Hey.
Oh, hello.
Hi, Daddy Pig.
Oh, hello, Jeremy. We've got Jeremy, Jack, and Gavin for today's podcast, the Halloween special of Off Topic.
Oh.
It's quite spooky, but what isn't spooky is today's sponsors, Voodoo Ranger, Stitch Fix, and MeUndies.
Is that Twitter or Instagram?
It's probably Instagram.
Okay.
That's more popular these
Jack,
days.
you dressed as
Daddy
me
Pig
from
does love a drink.
The heist.
I'm spooky.
He's Leonardo, is what I said.
Yeah, I'm Leonardo. I'm a turtle.
I just had this around the office, so I put it on. I'm me for Halloween.
Why is there blue splats all over that hat?
I don't know.
Something just
It's not my
exploded
hat. I was like, do we have a white cap? You know, normally I buy white cowboy hats whenever I need to do Remington for live shows and stuff, and they're made of like construction paper.
Yeah.
That's nice to listen to, Jack.
Is this too loud?
It's bad. It's bad. You need to stop. Stop.
He's making my costume.
I'm making Gavin a costume.
It's fine. Make it offset.
He's a
over
Cyclops. He's a Cyclops, please.
Oh, another costume's flying in. Hold on.
there. Dude, you gotta get in the head with some
Was
balls.
that just balls?
Yeah, it was balls to the head.
Oh, Jack! Ah!
Jack, you
almost
gotta
done.
stop. Jack, stop!
Almost
Lower
done.
it, man.
All right.
Fucking Christ.
Gavin, come here.
Give him one eye.
Okay. All right.
Well,
That's pretty funny.
You're a little off.
That's pretty funny.
Hang on, stay there.
All right.
There.
Hang on.
Not bad.
Hang on.
Not
hold
bad.
it. Hold it. If you weren't going bald already, you're about to lose some hair.
Is it sticking?
Is that good?
You nailed it.
Perfect.
It actually
There it
is
is.
great.
So, what are you dressed as, Gav?
Jack's younger brother.
It's a tectonic plate.
This is my younger brother. He's British. We don't hold that against him, though.
So it's Halloween.
It's Halloween today.
If you're watching this episode after it's aired live, this is the real reason we moved off topic to Thursdays.
Yep.
Just to get this one Halloween.
Yeah.
Nailed it.
We're like, we can really hit that, like, perfectly. And,
It's gonna. What's okay?
Yeah,
we're
he's suiting
going-
up. We can't show
We're
it.
gonna spike off the charts from this one.
there it is. Oh, there goes the monetization. Has it been long enough?
Probably. Yeah. What is?
There we go.
Spooky. Oh.
There's something painful to me about when Gavin walks around in that. And he's like kicking the balls.
Is it?
Yeah. Yeah, that.
It's fine, dude. That's all
This
good.
looks really uncomfortable. This is a confusing image.
That's exhausting. All right, hold on. Let me.
Our audio listeners are loving this.
Yeah.
It's fine, dude.
Well, you know.
Watch the video.
Oh, you're a penis plate.
Do you need more tape?
I think he needs more eyes. Hey, so what's going on? Anything?
No. Do you get a lot of kids to your house at Halloween?
Ow! Yeah, we get a lot of trick-or-treaters.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. We did like 1 year, and the next year we got none.
Really?
Next year was back to it again.
No, ever since we got our house, it's been pretty good. I don't know what's going on over there now. This year is first year we're taking Irish trick-or-treating.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice. And is she Peppa?
Yeah.
She's Peppa?
Yeah.
Oh. Are you gonna wear that?
Yeah. But I figured, like, you know, I already had the costume, so she might as well be Peppa. That's how it worked.
I'm gonna tell you though, at my house also gets a lot of those like shitball kids that are like 16.
Give me your candy.
Yeah. Like, I'm dressed as a teenager.
And they have a shirt that says, "This is my Halloween
They
costume."
pull up in
Yeah.
their car.
I'm like, get the hell out of here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get the fuck out of here.
But then,
I'm like, this is my candy. I give them like a half a graham cracker. Get
but
the
then,
hell out.
then they like paper your house though. So,
Yeah, but
With,
that's
like, TP?
they're not allowed to do that unless it's the day before Halloween. Otherwise, it's illegal. That's mischief night.
Oh.
All bets are off.
Yeah.
Bog roll night?
Yeah. My house hasn't been fucked with.
Mine either.
My kids are lazy in my neighborhood.
Same. Yeah. Well, I think.
I think kids are also probably afraid of getting shot now.
That's true. Well, also, I grew up in New Jersey.
When we were
You
kids,
wouldn't
we used to
get
play
shot.
a game called Ninja, where we dress up in all black and sneak around in people's yards.
Oh, well, we played that. We
At
called
night.
it Manhunt. We
Yeah.
did, minus the dressing up part. It was just tag at night where you'd run through everyone's backyards.
yeah.
And you'd get screamed at, and then you'd scream back, and then you move on.
Now you get tased and shot.
Yeah, dude.
So
Watch out.
Don't do that.
Your plate's going all over the place. It's
it?
shifting. It's a
Do we have a
tectonic
Sharpie?
plate, dude.
Sarah, do you have a Sharpie?
Yeah.
Can I have a Sharpie? I need to write the rest of my face.
Yeah, we're gonna take ours out. It's fucking cold today, man.
Yeah, it got pretty chilly by Austin standards.
Yeah. I'm all for it.
He's fine.
It's like in the 30s
Now,
this morning.
now I'm a superhero.
Yeah, you're like 2000 eras Kane. I like it.
Okay, I'm looking at myself in the.
We
thing.
need a close up for him.
Yeah, Jack's.
There you
Explain the
go.
situation.
wrong way.
Jack's
No.
wearing a paper plate with his eyes cut out, and he's
This is-
drawing a face
On the plate.
on the plate that is his face. There's a circle
Oh,
for a
oh, he's
cheek.
Pikachu.
Yeah, he's got cheeks. He's got rosy cheeks. Manhunt was so fun as a kid.
Manhunt was awesome.
That's what we did.
Yeah. Same.
And if you climb trees, huge advantage. I'd sit in a tree.
climbing, getting up in those trees. You would get to the point where you
do
could
it.
hear someone but couldn't see them.
Yeah,
They're
I'd
up in
do
the
it.
brush somewhere.
I'd do it.
Loved that. Or like, and the thing is, we would get to the point where we were running through like backyards and stuff, right? Like trying to get away. And every now and again, a motion light would go off.
Oh,
and we'd
yeah.
be like, "Run!"
Yeah,
and we'd have
dude,
to
that's
take off.
like a prison escape.
Yeah.
You
Did you
know?
ever chuck eggs?
I never egged anything.
I never did.
I got egged.
You got egged? Like
Physically,
your
your person
human
or your
your
house?
house?
It was
You-
frozen.
Both?
You got hit with a
you just
frozen
nodded
egg.
your head.
Yeah, right in the nut.
That's awesome.
Wait, was this pre or
Drive
post?
by. It was drive by.
Was this pre or post your ball falling out?
Pre.
Oh, okay.
Oh, thank God. Maybe that caused it.
Yeah, that was it.
Blasted.
It didn't fall out. He still got it, Jack.
I know, in a jar at his desk.
Yeah. I don't know, man. He's losing it.
Every now and again, it's just like. we played some.
And that's that. That's Halloween. We're done now.
Yeah, we played some Call of Duty today. Some Spec Ops.
Dude, we were
still
so
fun.
We were super spec.
It's still fun.
So it's like a horde mode,
after I
Jack?
finally got in the game, it was good.
Yeah, it is. That level was like a horde mode. It was,
Well,
just me, Michael, Ryan, and Jeff. Just like-
Spec Ops used to be like tons of missions.
Yeah, and they were like,
They're like
well,
little,
that wasn't the
little
only
bits
one,
of
was it?
campaign.
what's up?
That wasn't the only one, right?
The one we did?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, but I mean, he means there was like 20.
Yeah, there was. And
I remember the one, I think it was from Modern Warfare 2, was the one I remember the most because it was a co-op thing and there was like 15 or 20.
I remember the one.
It was hard as
Was
shit,
it Modern
too,
Warfare
some
2
of them.
where there was one person in either the AC-30 or the helicopter, and then there was one person on the ground, and they had to like cover them
Yeah.
as they were running?
Yeah, that was. I think that was 2.
God, that was so
think
good.
so.
That was so much
I
fun.
think that's where they
2
added the
ended-
AC-130.
I don't think Modern Warfare had Spec Ops.
Yeah, I
I
think-
think they added it in 2.
2 ended with the like Juggernaut levels. Where it just
Yeah.
takes like a year to mow people
yeah,
down.
dude.
And
It was fun
it had that snow one where you had to be like really silent the whole time. It was like an old Let's Play of you and
hello,
Jeff,
Mommy
I think,
Pig.
doing
Hey,
that
Daddy
one.
Pig. Yeah, Mommy Pig needs a drink. It's been a day.
It's been a day?
Yeah.
It's only 2?
I know.
I feel like
Iris
I
woke up this morning
shouldn't
super
be saying
fussy.
between.
So, yeah.
Dude, please do.
Okay.
Yeah, she was mad this morning.
I was.
No, I'm talking about Iris.
Was that
Oh,
the
yeah.
Duracell bunny?
You were
Miles?
mad this morning.
Was I?
Find a good cup. Right back.
Oh, because something
What
happened.
what definition of mad?
I would not say I was
You
mad.
didn't seem mad.
No, I was miffed, but I was just like I was making best out of it by just laying into mostly Sarah. And it continued till right before this podcast.
What did Sarah do? I mean,
Nothing.
what, I mean,
Nothing. I
Nothing
don't
really. Nothing. She didn't do anything.
Nah, we just lost some footage. Oh, we lost some audio.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
You told me and I was like, "Nah, sounds about right.
And then we bounced back.
And then we
you know?
just did it again.
You know, it was fine. It was fine. It's just, you know, one of those things.
Yeah.
Sometimes,
wouldn't
stuff
say I
goes
was
wrong and
mad.
audio's gone. There you go, Jack. Nice.
I made the best of it at Sarah's expense.
Even though she was in no part of it.
Had nothing to do with it. And I kept telling her that. You know? She was there. She was there like a shield. Just taking the bullets.
Yeah.
I had we had someone come by today. I was excited. We so Extra Life is next weekend. I'll talk about that in a
Yeah.
bit. But
Yeah.
we had a local Austin CEO come by. We had the CEO of P. Terry's come by our office today, and I walked him around.
Where's that
And
bad
support has never been more excited. I walked in, I was like, oh, this is the CEO of P. Terry's, and the whole room was like, it was like, we've had like celebrities in, they don't care about that. It's like, oh, P. Terry's though. And so anyway, so we're
Did
working
he
with them
bring
for Extra
a
Life stuff.
suitcase of burgers with him?
no.
What did you think was gonna happen?
But they might provide us with some stuff for Extra Life, so that's pretty
nice.
cool. So they may be feeding us at some point.
Get ready to eat 400 sauce packets, Gavin.
Oh, yeah. Well,
Oh, that's harsh.
Mayo.
mayo on its own is just rancid.
I like mayo.
I like mayo.
good.
and
What'd you stuff in the
appropriate.
head?
Like
Does it
in
fit you?
tuna.
Let's see.
You did, right?
3 wash rags.
Okay.
Are they your home wash
Well, because
rags?
the
They're
head,
disgusting.
it's so big, like
Mommy,
the head's
Mommy
way at
Pig
the
always
top.
needs to be ready to clean.
So if you put it on, it's like it covers your face. So
Yeah.
you gotta like shove shit in it. I last second before I came out here shoved like 20 paper towels in it from the kitchen. So I knew Lindsay had to have shoved something in there.
So if we have a spill, we're good to go.
I'm good to go. I'll just
Yeah,
empty
I'm
my.
set.
I need to stuff my
I'll just
head.
empty my scoop.
Should.
I'm gonna be good to go.
your head's
I got
real
deflated.
fluff.
Very
bell end.
flaccid.
You gotta
Yeah.
shove shit in there, man.
He's nursing his
Get that bell end up there.
Anyone got any shit? Stuff up the belly.
Skittles.
candy. Yeah.
Oh, right there. There's paper towels. It works, man. The ear's fucked up though. That's kind of bullshit.
So when I left, Iris was still moody. I was like, yo, I gotta go. Also, I'm
Okay.
dressed as Mommy Pig. Doesn't that make you happy? She was still frowning, but she went, like, yes, you're Mommy
How did she
Pig.
frown and smile?
She
'Cause
had
that's what
angry
you do.
eyes, but she still smiled, like, okay.
So it was
I
like a form of
recognize-
smizing.
Basically, yes.
Okay.
Like, I'll acknowledge that you're trying, Mom, but I'm mad at you.
I was just saying that we're gonna take her trick or treating today.
Oh, nice.
That's it.
Kat was laughing
glad
for
we're
a
doing that.
while after we went to your house because of Luna. At one point, where like Lindsay had ice cream and like a spoon or something, and Luna was sitting in her chair with like her binky in, and like
Oh,
she
yeah.
was just sitting there, and then Lindsay like walked and had ice cream, and Luna just goes. And like, it just like came out.
It
'cause
was
she
like
thought-
you're like, hey, do you want some ice cream? And she went. like I
that
just
out.
prepped.
Let
Give
me
me
clear
it.
And then she was just
pot.
going,
Yeah.
like
Yeah,
waiting
she's
for
such a
it.
chunko.
Chunko.
Yeah, I call her. We
Cat
call
Pop
her.
was the
I call her
funniest thing.
We call her
Chunko
Chunko
Pop.
Pop, yeah.
Chunko Pop.
She's a
Like
collectible.
Funko Pop.
What is her favorite candy right now?
Good spit.
Yeah.
She's
8 months old.
Feed her spit?
She feeds herself. She's
her own,
8
yeah.
months old. Jack, she's
Like
in a
back of
candy.
shit.
Very
know.
self-sufficient.
Is there anything in
Candy.
particular that she like likes a whole lot more than?
Real food.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, she still eats baby food, but we can give her like shit like ice cream or like mashed potatoes. We'll feed her that. She had some Vinnie Young's mashed potatoes.
She did.
was
She liked
freaked
it.
out.
Wow, that's high class.
That's quality mashed potatoes. Other than that, it's
Dang.
like disgusting green baby food.
What
Rolls
was her
Royce of
first
baby
real
food.
person food?
Probably was
It
something
was- I
like
think it was
ice
mashed
cream.
potatoes. No, I think it was
Something
mashed
like that.
potatoes.
Yeah.
I think
okay.
mine was pizza.
I think I gave her mashed potatoes. Damn, dude.
Pizza?
You
You
gotta
got from
chew
baby
that.
food
You gotta
to
chew that
pizza.
shit. Yeah, we just gave her.
I'm sure it was like I ate the cheese off of it or something.
Yeah.
I just sucked
I
it up.
watched some parents recently blend up some pizza for their baby and like
Wild.
feed it with a spoon.
Ugh.
Like, there you go.
No,
Like,
my threshold is you have to be like you have to
Old enough to
develop
chew.
enough to eat it.
You have to develop enough to eat it in its
if you
form.
can eat it, you can have it.
I'm not changing the consistency of this food.
I'm not
for
gonna.
you.
I'm not gonna liquefy this for you.
See, I'm happy that we got that bowl of candy
Eat it. Snickers
because
are
it's
in
like
there.
the
That's
chocolatey
shit.
candies. I feel like we got fruity candies everywhere. Like there's always boxes of fruity.
We
candies.
do,
both.
and like Sour Patch
Don't blend
Kids
them.
and
You gotta
shit.
both.
Swedish
and, like,
Fish,
Nerds.
Twizzlers.
Yes.
But
It's like the stages of giving away candy to kids. We're in the chocolate phase. Now we'll move on to the candy phase.
Are you-
later.
Snickers
Are
are.
you doing full bars?
No.
We're not
you're
doing
that
foot
household.
bars simply
Yeah,
out of laziness.
Yeah, that's the same
I mean,
exact
literally,
thing for me.
we were
I'm
so
like,
busy this month. Lindsay put some decorations up last night
did.
around our house, and then we ordered candy from Amazon Prime now,
And
which
I
only comes in
pretty
mini.
half-assed it. I was
It
like,
was just
some
like-
spider webs.
It was. I told her like we have to at least put up something so people know they can come to our house.
Yeah.
Like put up a pumpkin. Like,
Yeah.
okay, this house is good.
I'm actually excited for tomorrow because I think in about November of last year, Katie and I, we put up our Christmas wreath on our front door, and it's just been there ever since.
Nice.
So tomorrow it's actually okay again.
well, I
But for
mean,
the last 8 months,
Thanksgiving.
It's
I
been
took down the Easter wreath last
I don't think
night.
it exists anymore. Yeah.
It sure does for me. 'Cause I gotta go fucking deal with this one's family and eat food.
Ooh.
Sure do.
I got back to my
Let's
house
get
one
food.
time after work, and Kat had put up a bunch of decorations out front. So she put up a bunch of tombstones in the front yard, like chains hanging from the tree and on the
Nice.
bushes and stuff. And I walk in, she's like, "Decorations look good, right?" I was like, "That's a great wind farm that you just erected in our front yard." I'm like, "It's so windy, like those
Wind
aren't
everywhere.
staying." And then like I was streaming the next night, and my doorbell rang. And I like got up
Someone's,
and
like,
went to it. There was the
huge as
neighbor
shit.
like, "Hey, your tombstone was in our yard."
Yeah.
I was like, yeah,
Those
yeah.
tombstones
It's
are
always
shit.
the tombstones.
Well, it's
We
because
lose so
they
many
have
of
the
them.
spikes that are like 2 inches
Yeah.
deep, and you
Yeah.
put them in like we have mulch.
They're very
and it's like
aerodynamic.
Our
cool.
yard is like
there they go.
hard soil as well. Like,
Yeah.
It's like
And we like our neighborhood for some reason is like a wind tunnel. Where it's
Yeah.
like it whips wind
That's what I told
around.
Kat. I was like, those aren't staying. And then another neighbor brought another one recently. So Kat took them all down. She's like, I'm gonna put them back up.
I think it was a few years ago. I found one of our tombstones like 2 blocks down from us.
They
Like, how
grow.
the fuck did you get over here?
Or that was just someone else bought the exact
Maybe.
same
Right.
one
And then we
stole
stole
it.
it.
Yeah, and then, so yeah, then
snatched that
he
shit.
gave me it. I took it inside, put it down. Next morning, I walked in, Booker had eaten like half of it. I was like, fuck,
Talking
dude.
about eating and little Luna having food, I will say she had her first rusk. It's official. Yeah.
Got that
Rusking it
rusk.
out. Yeah. She was not a fan. I will say.
She wasn't, yeah.
She had like 2 bites.
She didn't really like it. She was like,
Whatever.
this sucks. Iris ate it, but dude,
Stuck her
Iris
face.
is all over the place now. Like she's eating all kinds of shit. Her like snack portfolio is expanding.
Imported rusk.
She yeah, they were imported. She likes
High class.
she gets we get her the Chips Ahoy chewy cookies.
Ooh.
Simply because it's less crumbs all over my house. Because if they're hard cookies, she
Yeah.
bites them and they spew
go
everywhere.
everywhere,
The
Today
chewy
they
ones,
were
they just like
bargaining Chips Ahoy.
yeah. It was
what they
please
were.
quiet, eat this cookie. She eats the mini muffs that Gavin enjoys. I buy
Does.
those for her.
Yeah, like a occasional mini muff.
And we had, just randomly, it was like a gift from something, but we had a chocolate bar in the pantry that lasted a while, and she was into that. She hasn't really eaten much beyond that. Today will be like the feast when she goes trick-or-treating. We, like I said, we ordered the candy last night, and we got it, and she's like, give me that. Give me that right now.
See, she'll love
And
the
I
candy.
gave her one, and she wanted another one.
I am worried that she's absolutely going to try and get more by going into people's houses. So she's going to blaze past us and be like, sup,
I don't
where's
think
the
she'll
rest?"
try and get more. I think she'll just want to walk in people's houses.
That's
How old is
Okay.
she now?
She's 2.5.
So she's old enough to do it on her own, right? You just
Yeah.
like so they're like, go get some
yeah.
candy.
Oh, we're
and
not
just-
going with her.
Yeah, obviously. Okay, good.
I'm just gonna find some random group of kids that come into my house and say, "This one's yours now."
Yeah, yeah.
And I'm gonna tape like information to the back of her and then drop her off by this time, dude. You know, she gotta grow up eventually.
Get the full size ones.
Yeah.
And come back at the end of the
Well,
night
'cause-
see if they have more.
It's funny, like we go with walks. We take her for walks. We try to get her to not use the stroller, and she'll just like walk around. She kind of deviates. You got to keep her on the path. But like especially now for Halloween, people have a lot of decorations, and she's like super into them. But then she'll try and like run up their lawn, and we're like, no, you don't live there, Or she'll try and like grab shit.
Yeah.
And we're just like, no, you can just look, and she'll like point and get excited about it and shit. And so all the training we've taught her will be thrown out today when we're like, yeah, go up to the house and knock on the door.
Right.
So tomorrow
Trust the stranger
it's
to
gonna
give you
bug
candy.
us.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. You
So
can't.
I expect her to continue past today. Be like, yeah, no, I knock on the door.
You
and
can tell me not to do this thing?
They give me
Right.
shit. Yeah.
Very, very mixed signals.
Hey, what's up? This episode of Off Topic is brought to you by Voodoo Ranger. I'm drinking it right now. Voodoo Ranger Hop Avenger, that beer we all voted for a months ago at RTX. You better have voted for it because it's out. So whether you wanted it or not, it's happening. It's now. It's delicious. For a limited time only. The Avenger won't make you cry at the end. Well, maybe it will. At 7.7%, Hop Avenger IPA's blend of Chinook and Jester hops packs a powerful and delicious pineapple punch. That's good. That's a good fruit. I like it. I'll even eat it on my pizza. Come at me. But like any Avenger, please remember to drink responsibly. We love having Voodoo Ranger on Off Topic. Been drinking it for almost the entire year. I'm drinking it right now. They say, man, Michael, maybe drink less of it. And I say, no. They're a wonderful sponsor. It's a wonderful beer, and I can't have enough of it. Please keep sending it, and we will keep drinking it. Juicy Haze and Imperial are still some of our favorites and available year-round. Check out @Voodoo Ranger on Instagram to keep up to date with new beers and events. Voodoo Ranger, you drink it, it's good. What more, do you want? You want me to bring it to you? I won't, but you can go get it yourself. Thanks for watching.
That's what I love about kids, though. Zero social boundaries or barriers, just whatever.
Love that about
We
kids.
went.
Yeah, it's awesome. It's funny to
wild
watch.
to see humans before they learn shame.
Yeah.
And just embarrassment.
Or after.
We took her to the park the other
forget that you
day,
learned it.
and there was some other kids playing there, and one kid was like maybe a little older than her, maybe like 3 or whatever, and she went up to him because she does this to Luna. First of all, she'll walk up to kids like this close to them, like almost like nose to nose, like hi.
She's a close talker.
Right, and then she just walks up to this kid, and she's like, hi, and he's just standing there, and she goes, tickle, tickle, tickle. And goes to like tickle the kid. I'm like, no, don't tickle random people. I know you do that to me and your mother and your sister, but that's this. You don't. This kid isn't. You don't know this kid. Don't just tickle people.
That's like physical contact too. I love also when you're getting like social cues in general. Like we went to a wedding, I guess it was 2 weekends ago, because we were just in MCM, and Michael's getting ready downstairs, and the ring bearer, who was probably what you'd say like 10-ish.
An actual bear.
Oh no, he was younger than that.
Okay,
Yeah,
he
he
keeps
was
saying
like
ring bear.
Yeah,
he was
ring
like
bearer.
7 or 8.
Yeah, somewhere around there. Michael's washing up, and he comes in to, I guess, get a snack or whatever. He looks around and then looks at Michael, who he's never met before, total stranger, and goes, "Can I have a snack?" And Michael's like, "I don't fucking know." Like,
That's not what I said. Don't exaggerate. I
In your
didn't curse at
brain,
the
yeah.
kid.
It's like,
He walked
sure.
past me. I was on my phone. He walked past me. He came back and he was like, "Can I have a snack?" And I went, "Oh, I don't know where they are." And he goes, "Oh, they're up in the fridge." And I go, "Yeah, sure, go for it." and he was like, "Oh, I don't know if I'm supposed to have one." And I go, "Yeah, it's a party. Go have one." And then he left.
Then he eats chocolate and dies.
Yeah,
Kid asked me, "It's a wedding."
I'm allergic to snacks.
Kid asked me for a snack. I said, "Yeah, sure."
Who gave him this Snickers?
Go eat a
He has
snack. I
peanut
didn't give him
allergy.
anything. He knew where they were. That kid was looking for a yes, and I was happy to give it to him.
Yeah, I'll be the yes.
Clearly,
man.
he asked 2 people before a complete stranger, and I was like,
I
"Yeah,
love-
have a snack, man."
Jack, I love with your water jug right where it is. It could be poo.
Oh yeah.
Oh, it does absolutely look like poo.
Yeah.
Like, it's hard to do married. There we go.
Goodness.
Now you're just cupping your breast.
Ghosts are just one step away from poo.
You have a nephew, right, Jack?
Yes, I have 2 nephews.
So in that situation, obviously, stranger contact. But I feel like that's like the fun uncle role. Is usually like a kid comes over and goes, "Yo, can I have this?" I'm like,
Yeah.
your parents will say no, but I'll go for it. Just
I
once.
love my nephews, but they're so damn spoiled that I'm like the anti-fun uncle.
Oh, yeah.
now.
Nice.
Like, no,
That's
you can't do
awesome.
that.
I'm
Yeah,
both.
I'm like, no.
No!
Like, shut
Go
up.
back home and eat candy.
Yeah, they're like,
Get out of here.
Well, like one of my nephews right now chews with his mouth open, and I just
Oh,
want to
yeah.
fucking strangle him. Like, stop it. Stop it.
Best uncle ever.
Ooh,
He'll be like, I'm like, hey, chew with your mouth open.
Nice.
And I'm like, I'm gonna fuck you. I'm gonna hit you in the mouth. I'm gonna hit you in the mouth. I will hit a kid. Don't think I won't.
yeah, but you're family, so that's
It's true. Yeah. So that's not illegal. It's punishment.
All right. Well,
Yeah.
Steffi said poo in the chat.
Oh.
Thanks, Steffi.
I thought we were just gonna end on punishing children. Good podcast. All right.
Yeah. Thanks for watching,
Feeling
everyone.
pretty solid.
Happy Halloween.
Just so you know, Eric,
Hot.
I don't want to blow your mind or anything.
Wrestling talk.
Reigns just kicked out of an RKO.
There it is.
Yep. Who would have thought? Goddamn.
I was watching some wrestling that you
You were.
had
I
on.
had wrestling on, and you and Ryan were behind me watching.
Yeah, I was like, there's a lot of like arse eating.
Yeah, so there was a lot. No, he's right. There's a lot of ass
definitely
eating.
right.
It's what he's talking
It's
about
modern
is
wrestling.
when you
WWE.
you pin people to win.
Yeah.
Shoulders on the mat for 3 seconds, and normally they're doing like this jig with their leg, which means that I'm trying to get up and I can't.
Yeah.
And then they kick out.
Pardon me.
But people like to do like fancy pins now, like you roll them up and get from one cool movement to another one. But that usually ends up with you like bent over them, like face in their ass, their legs going that way.
Yeah.
And they're like,
Yeah, like if they were on their back, you would like their legs are then bent over, and you've just got anus and,
face,
and
yeah.
gooch, and
Yeah.
they're just like kicking, and the person's trying to like I guess lift them and move them, so they're doing this in the kicking leg gooch.
Kicking leg gooch. That's my
it's,
punk
big
band.
Tummy.
It looks
This
like
is
they're
what
just
Michael does, which makes me want to help him.
Hello, we're the kicking leg gooch.
Carry on.
This is our song
British
Pinned In 3. Obviously. It's a British punk band from the early 90s.
See, if you
They opened for Madness.
like,
yeah,
why
but
did I
it was like eat an ass over here,
Yeah.
roll over, eat the other person's ass for a bit, and then
kick
flip back
out and break
then-
apart? Yeah.
Beautiful.
Yep. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of like when you watch it, it's a lot of like you can tell like someone they get into some position where they're like, okay, like now he's definitely gonna walk this way so this guy can get over the rope and do this and stuff like that. But in the thing that's going on right now, which is in Saudi Arabia, it's this whole weird thing. So if you don't watch it, I don't blame you. But they had 2 athletes in there that were not wrestlers. One match was between Brock Lesnar, who's both a wrestler and a UFC fighter, and the UFC fighter who beat Brock Lesnar for real, like in an actual MMA fight. They had a wrestling match, and then Tyson Fury had a match, who's like this undefeated boxer, he's a UK boxer, I think, and undefeated. And he was clearly like, I've been doing this for a week. Like, you know, like he literally went to pin some guy, and then in the middle of it went, I'm doing that wrong. like changed to do something. The guy's he's like still doing the thing. He's like, oh wait, let's do that.
I love that person because that would be me. Like, oh shit, hang on. back it up. Take
His
two.
entrance was also like 5 minutes long. Most of it was just fireworks. It was just music, and it was just fireworks like around the whole thing, flames and everything. And then he like slowly rose like from the stage in a bunch of smoke and fire. It was awesome.
What was the entrance recently? There was like a video game entrance or something.
That's Kenny Omega.
Sans from
He's an
Undertale.
AEW guy, yeah, and he was Sans from
Okay, I saw people freaking out about that, and
That's
I know
what he does.
AEW, but I don't know.
He literally
what
just
that
he
was.
literally just walked out and went, and all the fireworks went off. And it was fucking awesome. Kenny Omega's
He's a
great
popular
in every
character
way.
from that game. Jack.
Okay.
I doubt you mentioned on this podcast, but did you talk about our friend Leva Bates?
I have not talked about.
Oh, okay, cool. So this is a girl that I've known from a few conventions. She's moderated a few of our panels. She's super nice, and at every convention she's at, they always have some kind of wrestling event where they'll dress up.
It's like a big thing at
Yeah.
like anime conventions.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
like at night they do like wrestling stuff.
Well, usually they have wrestling guests. So there
Yeah.
are people who are there as guests already, and then they'll kind of host the event, but also there are people who are working there as moderators or volunteers. And they're like, by the way, I wrestle too. Let's dress up as anime characters. And
Yeah, they've
wrestle.
done
Okay.
like Ruby
Yeah.
fights, like people
I
like
think
wrestlers dressed as Ruby
Oh, that's
characters.
I think
That's
she
very cool,
did
huh?
one as Yang. I'm pretty damn
You
sure.
guys did one. I don't remember which convention it was, but like people dressed as I don't know if it was like Ruby and Yang. I know Barbara did. It was Yang and somebody else, and then they had Barbara there off stage on the microphone, like doing the voice
Like narrating,
as the
yeah.
person came out as Yang.
It was really cool. Yeah.
That's pretty neat.
But she's awesome, super nice. She recently got into, I don't know, like
The AEW.
AEW.
Yeah, okay, AEW, please.
She's the librarian.
The root beer. Yes, she's in the root beer. Okay. But yeah, her persona is like a librarian, so she's always shushing people.
Yep.
And she wears glasses. She's like sexy librarian, basically. Yeah, like be quiet.
She
or I'll
carries like
beat you
books
up.
and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're like, shush me.
It's awesome. Shush me harder. Yes.
Yeah.
Quiet.
I haven't watched it. I've just seen pictures, but you know that's what you've been watching. But it's like her and her is like her ex-husband or something.
Yeah, I actually haven't watched an episode with her yet. I missed a couple of them.
It's like her and another dude there.
Her ex-husband's great.
like-
because he looks like who's Napoleon Dynamite's like
John
cousin
Peter?
again?
Kip?
No. Yeah, well, I don't remember the character name.
Oh,
the guy who made
Avalon.
LaFonda. Yeah.
Peter
Thank
Avalon,
you,
that
thank
was it.
you. He looks like him, I think, anyways. But I was like, surely that's not a wrestler, but he is, and that's his persona too.
does he
His
look
nerdy
like?
husband, the guy who married LaFonda in Napoleon Dynamite.
Kip.
Yeah, he does.
But what's
I
the
guess he
guy's
does look
name?
like that a little bit.
What's the actor's name again?
Kip.
The wrestler is Peter Avalon.
Peter
I
Fonda.
don't give a fuck what the wrestler's name is.
That's a pissed off pig right now.
Oh my.
Goodness.
She is a bit of an expert.
Yeah.
The UK loves Peppa Pig.
Do they ever
We found out.
eat bacon in Peppa Pig?
No, I don't think so.
I don't
bet
think
they
so,
do.
but they eat animals for sure, and they also have pets.
Yeah.
Like they're all animals. Everyone in there. There's only 2 humans in the show. It's
One's
the
the
Queen
queen.
and Santa.
Yeah.
Well,
Everybody
Disney
else
destroyed
is everybody
that.
else is like an animal, but then there's still pets and shit.
It's a bit after my time. I've never seen it.
I said to Gavin earlier, and
Peppa Pig?
I was like,
That's what Denise calls it.
it's
Yes.
Peppa. Yeah, she's
Peppa.
like Peppa Pig, and I'm like, it's Peppa.
Like that
Denise.
that
And she
rap
goes,
group in the
"Peppa."
90s, Salt and Pepper.
Like,
Yes.
Yeah.
like the reverse Boston.
Like Pepper
Yeah.
Middleton. Yeah.
I mean, she calls the toilet a turlet. For fuck's
Yes.
sake.
Open the window.
You make sangria in the toilet.
Yeah. Iris has been watching Peppa Pig and a show called Hey Dougie from
She
the
watches
UK.
a lot of stuff.
Oh, is that
Peppa Pig is
is
like
that
top
the UK
tier.
version of Hey Dude?
Yeah. There's a giant dog.
It's also confusing because everyone in that show are also animals and they can all speak except for Dougie. He can't. He just goes.
And
Does he
and-
teach anyone how to Dougie?
He teaches
Kind
them.
of.
It's basically like Boy Scouts. And he gives them badges.
Yeah.
But he can't speak English. He just is a dog.
If I bent over and you stood behind me, would you be a pig with his dick out?
Oh yes.
Yeah.
All right, let's see it.
Yay!
Audio
Come on.
listeners.
Come on. It was your
All right, I'm
idea.
going to narrate for the audio listeners. Michael has stood up. He is a pig.
the position.
Gavin is a
Well,
penis.
here's the thing. We got to get the balls in frame.
Oh, let me
Yeah,
hike
yeah.
up the test.
up.
Yeah, lift up your nuts. You just
gotta
shrunk the
go
dick
sag
down,
up
though.
There you go.
The dick just
What
shrunk.
am I looking at?
My.
All right, well, there
This
we
is
go.
a children's cartoon show.
There it is.
How
Yeah.
dare you?
Yeah.
like this, mummy pig.
Hey, that's a thumbnail.
I don't care if
Oh, no! That angle is so much worse.
Was that?
There's a thumbnail.
How was that?
Oh yeah.
Was
So
that-
we can do that, but we can't sing.
Yes.
Say it.
I am a bit of an expert.
Yes.
A reveal of Jack in the background.
But seriously, why wasn't the queen a corgi in Peppa Pig? That's what I want to know. Okay, anyways, move on. It's bullshit.
You know what else is
Corgi?
bullshit?
What's that, Gavin? What's bullshit?
This is a Mars bar
It is.
in a
That's
Milky Way.
Milky Way, dude.
Yeah.
Do you have was it Crackle? Is the candy? I think it's like Crunch. We have that in America.
We have
Yeah.
Crunch.
We
Yeah.
have Nestle Crunch and we have Crackle. Those are two
Crackle as
different
well.
things.
Which Michael opened a Crackle yesterday. He's like, "The fuck is this?" I'm like, "It's like Crunch.
Yeah.
It's the same thing. Crunch and Crackle. They're synonymous."
Crackle's got a red wrapper, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Red with
But if
silver
I wanted
lining.
an actual Milky Way,
Yeah.
is that in here? What's that?
What are you
Yeah, it's
talking
called
about?
Milky Way, dumb
It's called the
dumb.
Milky Way. What are you going for?
No one cares about your
Jeremy,
nonsense.
in England, that's a Snickers. Same. That's a Mars bar.
Okay.
And a Three Musketeers is a Milky Way.
So
what
why
that
don't you just say, is there a Three Musketeers in here? They're
This?
not in England.
Are there any in there?
No.
See any? Okay.
And a Twix is called a chocolate stick. And a Snickers is called a Queen's Rumpus.
This is called a waste of time.
Yeah, it is.
This and Three Musketeers can suck it.
Whoa.
No, I agree.
That's fair.
I don't want chocolate for fluff.
Yeah, exactly.
I will say
Their whole
Fluff?
thing is like, it's light, it's airy. Fucking Three
Yeah.
Musketeers, I think it's Three Musketeers. It's always like floating and shit, like in the commercials.
Like,
Like,
no.
It's got airy nougat.
I want fucking meat.
Which is not
That's
an insult.
Snickers.
I will say
Sneakers,
the best
Sneakers.
Halloween candy.
Sneakers you wear in your
You get like those little mini shit candies, but the only good one of those is Mr. Good Bar. Mr.
Good
Good
Bar's
Bar
pretty
in the
good.
bite size is so good.
It is
But
good.
a full bar of Mr. Good Bar is not good.
Is it a Mister?
It's too much.
tiny
The-
now?
The ratio is off.
Yeah, it's like a kid.
Like
good,
a Lil Good
yeah.
Bar?
Real good.
it's a mediocre bar.
Yeah.
Good
well, I
Bar
like
Junior.
The kids side or fun size Mr. Good bars are just like chocolate and there's one full peanut.
Yeah.
Like you get one.
I don't know
That's-
what it is, but when they're small like that, they're good. But when you buy a full bar, it's no.
Man, there's
Also,
some-
you know what else is the shit? Almond Joy.
That's what I was just gonna say.
they got nuts.
Almond Joys are
Love
good.
Almond Joys.
I always feel like a nut.
What are those called in the UK?
Yeah. Sure.
We don't
Nut
have one.
Friends?
We
Piss
have a
traps.
Bounty,
Yeah.
which is the same but without the nut on the top.
That's Mounds.
Is it milk chocolate or dark chocolate?
Almond
Yeah.
Joy's got nuts.
You're talking about peanut glees.
Blue one is
Bounty
milk
don't?
chocolate, red one is dark chocolate.
Does your okay? I was given at the MCM that we were at. There's like a big tray, a purple tray of chocolates, and people were
Cadbury's
saying,
milk tray?
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
like, this is
Oh,
the thing in the
Cadbury
UK. I'm like,
chocolate's so
what,
good.
what is this? This Majesty?
That is the shit. Is what it
Apparently,
is.
yeah.
People brought up
I got
Take
a box
Fives. I
of shit.
love Take Fives. Take Fives are great.
Snickers?
You bugger!
Oh, come on. Don't waste the voodoo. You better
It's-
take that.
it's
Well,
honestly-
that's, okay, you know, sometimes
Yeah.
you get fruit in your beer. You might have just.
That's not a bad one. I
that's
mean,
a
it
really good
already has
idea.
fruit notes in it.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Snickers and Twix are the best. I don't know anything
I
else.
love Crunch bars.
Yes, I agree. I agree.
No.
I'm a big 100,
Snickers and
100
Twix
gram
best
bar
goes
fan.
together.
Snickers, I've always said it. It's like meat candy.
And also, but to be
If
to be
you're
fair,
hungry, you could eat a Snickers, and I'm not hungry anymore.
to be fair, the best mixed in with ice cream treat though, Heath Bar.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Heath Bar with ice
Heath
cream
Bar
is
and
good.
ice cream.
I
Talk to
also
some marble
fucking
slab right
love
there,
Reese's
yeah.
Cups.
Amy's ice cream,
Reese's
hell
Cups
yeah.
are good too.
I'm a big
Cups.
Butterfinger guy.
I'll
I
tell you
like
what.
Butterfinger's good. Butterfinger's a goddamn mess.
It sticks to your
You
teeth.
can't eat it without it getting everywhere. It's impossible. You take it out of the wrapper and there's crumbs everywhere.
yeah.
I hate it. I
It's
love
a
the
real-
candy.
Have you had celebrations?
Shut up.
No.
Shut the hell up.
The little, it's this shit, but really tiny.
What is
right?
that? You motion to every piece of candy.
Yeah,
This-
all
the
them.
chocolate-
No, he's talking about the
I guess,
table
yeah.
and the jar,
Yeah.
actually.
This shit.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's basically the American selection, which is usually this, is all the shit you eat last in a box of celebrations. Because there's no like
What do you eat first in a box of celebrations?
the teaser, right?
Clearly, that's the,
Tease
like
it.
And then you got all the Galaxy shit.
The
like
pleaser,
truffle.
that's another
galaxy
good
shit.
one.
Shocker.
Although you
box.
guys-
Teaser, the pleaser, and the ass
So
squeezer.
soccer, lady dropper.
You do have those eggs that have like the little plastic shit in them.
Skittles
Yeah, he's really advanced.
I love it.
Yeah,
love
spit
it.
take.
I hadn't noticed the Skittles
Dude,
bag
Best
on the
cosplay ever.
There was.
Get me up a graphic of
Before we get
celebrations.
too far, the best chocolate is Ferrero Rocher. Now, moving on.
That is
It's
fucking
pricey.
delicious.
It's
That's
pricey.
fancy.
Yeah, if you
I
only
know,
eat like
chocolate.
one,
A Ferrero Rocher,
Yeah.
if you like hazelnut, like if
Yeah.
you like,
Yeah, who doesn't?
I mean, I would prefer like Cadbury
Watch
milk
it,
chocolate is
quiet.
so good.
What is?
Cadbury milk chocolate, the
Cadbury eggs.
European chocolate.
Cadbury egg?
No, it's just Cadbury, right?
Okay.
Am I
I've
saying-
only
yeah,
I've
yeah.
only eaten Cadbury in egg form.
for some reason,
No.
the only Cadbury chocolate that made it here is the damn
eggs.
cream egg.
It's the damn egg, and it's
Which
too much
is-
cream.
I hate it.
Or
It's
the
too
mini
much
eggs.
cream. It's like
Mini eggs.
eating the
man.
cream.
Oh, the little
I like the
sugar-coated eggs.
bunnies.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
they're cute.
can't.
Kat.
Oh, Kit Kats are good too.
Kit Kats are good.
Kit
Kit Kats are like, I feel like they're like fucking.
Oh, Kinder eggs. That's what they're called.
Kit
Kinder
Kats are like middle America,
no
working
perspective.
class chocolate.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You can't.
Yeah.
You
It's
can't
not
do
like-
much, but here's a Kit
You
Kat.
know, it's like they're good. You can snap them. You fucking dunk them in coffee.
Yeah.
You can eat them. You know,
Halloween
like
sucks. You take that back, Jay.
my
not true.
grandfather was big on Kit Kats. He had Kit Kats and he had the disgusting, which for some reason I ate them as a kid, but like those disgusting green mints.
Are you talking about the chocolate with the
Yes.
little thin line?
The chocolate with the thin line.
Thin
but
green
they
line?
were green.
Good
I don't know
movie.
what they're called. To me, that's forever like old people candy because only my grandfather
What does
had
it look
them.
Are you talking about Werther's Originals?
No, do you know
No,
what
I
I'm
know
talking
what you're
about,
talking
you
about.
fuckers?
Yeah.
The
It's a rectangle small bar, and he's
Yes.
right. It's like a tiny sandwich, and there's chocolate, mint chocolate.
Andes.
Yeah.
Andes.
Hey, it's up here.
Oh, dairy milk.
Oh, there it is. That's Cadbury.
It's not good, but I ate it as a kid
Talk
because
about
he
old
always
people
had them.
candy. There's those, and then the strawberry wrapped.
Yep.
Yep. You know what I'm talking
No
about.
one knows where they come from.
Strawberry wrap what?
But they just
Grandma's pocket.
they form in grandma's houses. The candy wrap like
I
strawberry.
fucking-
Along with the
They're
metal
the best.
tin
I
full of
hate
sewing shit.
mint
Yeah.
chocolate. I hate it.
The biggest
Who
base
makes
switch
Kit
ever.
Kat?
Kit Kat.
No,
know.
no,
It's
Kit
not
Kat's owned by
Nestle.
someone
Is
else.
it Mars?
Maybe
Could
Mars.
be wrong.
Here, I'll look up. I'll find out for
I'm
you.
pretty sure it's Hershey's.
It's Hershey's.
And then in the UK,
damn.
for some reason, it's Nestle. So I'm confused by
That's a
that.
fight.
It's a power struggle.
There's a chocolate I got when I was
Oh,
in
the fiend has entered the ring.
Jeremy.
in Helsinki. That was amazing. I'm gonna see if I can find it. Why isn't my FaceTime working?
I don't know, dude.
Look at how scared.
Nobody knows what you're doing.
Your face ID?
No, I understand.
Not FaceTime. Face
that
ID.
one's-
I agree with this
I don't know
comment.
why
Doritos are
why is
good.
that working?
Kat just texted me Andy's chocolates.
Yeah.
It's Andy's.
He's right.
knew.
It's Andes.
Thanks,
Thanks,
Kat.
Kat.
They're not good, but
You
I
know
hate
what?
them.
We could actually.
But I mean, like, I've always hated mint and chocolate too.
It's not good.
It's an abomination.
It's not good. It
It
shouldn't
is. I'm
exist.
So you don't like a junior mint?
No.
No, fuck
Get
it.
that mint chocolate chip ice cream out of here. I don't fucking care.
You're a
I don't
crazy
think
lunatic.
No, and also,
I know.
my mother was just here recently. She kept calling it chocolate mint. It really pissed me off.
Chocolate
It's
mint.
called mint
Denise
chocolate.
does
Denise.
that. What's she called? She calls zero Coke. Well, it's Coke Zero.
Yeah, zero
Coke
It's
is good.
like,
What's up, Jones Michael?
yeah, that in
Who's your
Japan,
FaceTiming?
I love
that'd be
her.
right on.
Oh, yeah,
She should live in
salmiakki.
Japan.
Salmiakki.
That's where they swap everything.
I was just about to say, I don't think there's a candy that I don't like. Because I'm one of those weirdos
chocolate
that also really likes black licorice.
Oh, really?
I love it.
Oh,
Love
yeah.
black licorice. But salmiakki, that I don't like the saltiness with it. I like black licorice, but when you make it salty, I don't like
Fuck,
it.
it's hot.
Do you like the concentrated caramel candies?
Yep.
I hate those.
You are
Those are
sweating,
the worst.
Michael.
Yeah.
It's called it's
got that pig sheen.
Phaser, I think.
It's the paper towels
There's
swaying
chocolate
down.
from Helsinki called Phaser.
It's honestly the neck.
It's so fucking tasty.
Major phaser.
I tell you this.
That's the brand.
You have a 2.5-year-old. You learn like the intricacies of things. I put this on. She's furious if I don't do this.
Oh yeah.
Won't accept it.
The illusion's broken.
I just go like
Because
that.
then the head could just pop off.
Well, I
she'd
think
be like, no,
she has a little bit of
no.
Michael anal retention where she has to have things a certain
Oh, yeah,
way.
she's the
and if you
genius, for
move
sure.
a little bit, it's like, no,
Wait, Michael's
not cool.
anal retentive?
Surprise. I know.
I'm a
Michael
big
likes anal.
expert.
You heard it here.
Feed my
Whoa,
blood.
whoa, spooky.
Happy Halloween.
I was just thinking something, and then it left.
Also, someone told me recently, I don't know if it's true, that pigs don't sweat.
Who gives a
true?
shit?
I mean, they might not. Dogs don't sweat.
Dogs can't look up.
I give a shit because I eat pigs, and that
It's
means
not
they're
accurate.
retaining like nastiness. They gotta excrete that.
Is that what it means?
Yes.
Is that what that means?
Catch myself.
Yeah, Jack,
Plate
you're
spinning.
losing it.
What'd you add to it? Oh,
Oh, is that a bar
That's
in the
awesome.
end?
Yes.
What
Someone
kind?
said, someone in the chat
Mars-
said
Milky Way.
mint and chocolate is
Alright.
for people who don't brush their teeth.
That's not accurate.
I don't think it's
but
accurate, but it's funny.
It's refreshing.
Yeah.
It's refreshing
I
and
bet,
chocolate.
I bet we could do a ready set show where I just bring in a load of English shit. And,
Let's do it.
And I'll find something you don't like.
Let's do it. You order
fuck,
it, and then we'll. Yeah, well, I mean,
Your dick is in trouble, dude. It's
Dude,
just like
I need some inflation.
all right. You want
Got a
these?
soggy bellend.
use the paper towels.
Here.
The really shitty, cheap half-ply paper towels.
It's weird because that dick is clearly circumcised, but it looks like foreskin because it's floppy right now.
Gavin, I'll be honest.
Gavin, yeah.
how dare you waste
spilled
things?
So much fucking water today.
I did what?
You spilled so much water today.
Yeah.
I guess it was today.
You gotta make
and
sure it's
yesterday.
fluffy when you
I'm
put it in there.
blending.
Skills have gone white.
I'm blending last night or
the color's
like
all
the
off
end
of
of the day yesterday with
All the
today.
sugar's gone away. Probably
That
tastes
was-
pretty good, actually.
That was yesterday, right? With you and Trevor knocking the water over again and again
Yeah.
and again. They were in the post-production room and Gavin spilled water and then he cleaned it up and then he spilled water and then he cleaned it up and then he spilled water. It just kept happening. It was unbelievable. Right next to Sarah's desk. She was freaking out about it for
Audio
some reason.
listeners.
Okay, so slight issue.
Yeah, what's up?
This bit is non-accessible. Like I'd have to cut my way into that.
Cut into it?
Because this is just a small head
Well,
piece.
you gotta
Keep
get it to get the
going.
head in there.
Yeah.
What are you, my Photoshop?
There you go.
Get that open.
Yeah,
right,
you don't want
you
a tiny
use that
dick.
thing a lot.
You don't want a tiny
Can
dickhead,
you
man.
cut the back of my?
You're cutting the dick. Jack is circumcising Gavin.
What do they say at the bris?
Oh, yeah.
L'chaim?
Sure.
Just don't cut my hair.
Okay.
Cut it.
I'm cutting a tiny dick hole for you.
All right.
Gavin
and
is cutting the back of Gavin's dick.
I think you
head.
say Gavin is cutting the back of your
I'm not cutting.
Jack is cutting.
Gavin
All right.
is
I
cutting.
made a
nothing.
small incision.
Jack,
Jack is cutting.
All right.
I'm gonna stick my
There's a
hand
lot
into
going
his
on,
dick.
Jeremy.
Also, Jack has one eye.
Can
We
you
need to
stuff-
put that out. We need to point that out again.
I don't give a
Stuff my
shit,
bell
man.
end.
All right, let me
He's
hang
a
on, I gotta
pirate
make a little
doctor and
bit
he's doing great.
Oh yeah, I can see the back of Gavin's.
Drop
Yeah.
kick him.
Your nurse is ready.
Damn. Well, I mean, that was a curb
Yeah.
stop right there. Ooh.
Scalpel.
Was it though?
Yeah. Oh, he no sold it. He's
Was it
back
a
up.
real one?
No. Of course not.
Is the guy's jaw broken?
Jeremy,
Is
are,
his teeth gone?
are you and Kat dressing up for Halloween or no?
No.
Look at this
Okay.
man. It's Halloween and he's wearing this.
He
So
wears that
yes.
all the time.
I know, but it's already happened.
Jeremy, are you going to do off topic
The
today?
question
Yeah,
is,
maybe.
Jeremy, are you taking that off for Halloween?
Yeah, fair enough.
What's up, Gav? What's wrong, man?
He's just getting
I
his
just
dick cut.
got limp helmet.
Oh.
Hang on, Daddy.
I want to know if that's a real surgery.
Thank you.
What is
Adding an
this?
extra
Really
hole in the
sticky.
dick.
Well,
Prince
I mean,
Albert.
you can get a what's it? Is it King Ralph? What is it called when you get
Prince
your
Albert.
Prince Albert. He's not a king yet.
You got upgraded.
King Albert is when you. That's a big piercing.
What was the
King Ralph-
what was the movie? King Ralph.
King
That's
Ralph is-
exactly where I was
that's the John
going. I was like,
Goodman
what was the movie? King Ralph. He was American,
And he is bowling
but then
in
he became
Westminster.
king. Did you see King Ralph?
No.
That's history. You should watch it.
Is there a movie I should go see right now? Is there anything good
Jojo
out?
Rabbit.
Jojo
Yeah, I heard
Rabbit.
Jojo
I
Rabbit.
haven't even
Yeah.
seen it yet, but people are screaming.
Is it the Hitler one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I gotta see it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's good. It's a nice movie.
I really want to see it.
Bald white dude going to see a Hitler movie? Makes sense.
Jack, you'll like this.
What's
This
up?
is shit Jack likes, and I'm pandering
That's
you
a
right
new
now.
podcast.
On the way to MCM, we watched What We Do in the Shadows.
It
such a
was
good movie.
Great.
It was fucking
really
Have you not seen
funny.
it before?
No.
Oh, it's so good.
That was
seen it.
awesome.
It's
it
a
was
mockumentary,
really funny.
which is my style of humor for sure. But I love Jermaine Clement.
No, that
and
was
he
great.
real. Yeah. Oh no, it all happened.
That was a
I'm sorry.
documentary.
Yeah, I apologize.
What?
It was about a bunch of vampires living together in a house
In New Zealand.
It's Taika Waititi.
Taika Waititi, Jermaine Clements,
the dude from
Stu.
That's a swear in Hawaiian.
Who's
Yeah.
I mean, in the movie, he is a werewolf, but he's the guy in Voltron who's also their manager.
Rise Darby or Reese Darby.
Yeah.
He's like, hey,
He's
quit
great.
fucking around.
Yeah.
It's just like great scene.
Well,
where, like,
werewolves, not
he's,
swearwolves.
He's a werewolf, yeah, and there's a bunch of other werewolves, and like the vampires are like, little bitch, as they're walking past them, and all the werewolves are like, ooh, and they're like, and they're like, fuck you, and he's like, hey, don't curse, what, calm down, what are you doing? And then there's a scene where like it's a full moon, and it's him like yelling at everyone, like, what are you doing? Chain yourself to the goddamn tree. What? That tree's too small. You know how big, you get as big as a house, you're gonna rip right through that. Why did you wear jeans? You know you wear sweatpants, you don't wear jeans, you're gonna tear them apart, you're gonna be running around naked here.
Every time I
It was
see him,
amazing. And I was like, Scouse.
Yeah. He does sound very
He's New
Scousey.
Zealand, but it's just like, it sounds very much like what you've described as a Scouser.
It's so good. There's a TV show
What
too.
you described.
Yeah.
I mean, I can't speak from
On the
experience.
earth couldn't be further away.
So,
Liverpool.
I'm just
and-
saying, he's
True.
a stone throw away from, hey, calm down.
Calm down.
I
he's
would
like,
be
hey, calm
interested
down.
to see who from the UK historically has colonized in New Zealand, and perhaps there was a larger concentration of Scouser-esque
Yeah.
people.
Maybe it was
but
Cilla
maybe
Black.
I don't know.
But yeah, so What We Do in the Shadows, the movie, that's fantastic. There's a TV show, What We Do in
haven't
the
started it
Shadows,
yet.
which it's good.
out this year.
It's about vampires in New York. Or
yeah.
near New York, like maybe
Yeah.
New Jersey or something. And then there's another show called Wellington Paranormal that's about the cops in the show.
Yeah.
So the two cops that are kind of
yeah.
oblivious to everything.
Yeah.
It's a
That's
show
really
about
funny.
them.
That whole
Like
scene
cops
was
show up at some
beautiful.
point
Yeah.
because like a vampire gets killed, and then cops show up, but they're like
They tried
can't
to
see
someone
shit.
else.
sort of like manipulating their minds, and they're like, all right, everything looks good here, and there's like a dead guy on the
His
ground.
neck is like spun
and they're
around.
Like, doom, and they're like, hey, wait a minute. You don't have any smoke detectors in here. That's against the code. That's against the code. We're gonna write you a ticket for that. Can't be having that.
I don't care about his neck, but he needs a sweater
The
or a blanket or
improvisational
something.
banter is
It's
beautiful.
fucking
Like,
funny,
I
dude.
love it.
I like it.
But
It's good.
Jojo Rabbit is absolutely fantastic. It's go see Jojo Rabbit. It's so good.
I enjoyed the. It's a spoiler. I liked it. It was
Sam Rockwell's awesome in it.
When Hitler died.
Dude, freaking Scarlett Johansson is amazing in that movie. Like I've never been more impressed with her performance than that.
I thought everyone was good. I thought the kids were really good.
Yeah, kids are good. Yogi,
Yeah.
I like Yogi.
What up? This episode of Off Topic is brought to you by MeUndies. It's officially the holidays and people are already shopping for gifts. Before you freak out about what to get your boyfriend who you've only been dating for 4 months, or what to get your mailman, or the fact that you have to go to the mall, don't leave your house. Please, it's dangerous out there. MeUndies is anything but ordinary. They have a gift for literally everyone, yes, including your weird aunt. And the best part is they deliver straight to your door with free shipping. That's a holiday miracle right there. You almost had to put a jacket on. Pump the brakes. Click, click, click. Right from your house. I love MeUndies. I wear them all the time. They're comfy. They're soft. They're dependable. I can depend on them to be there for me, and that's why I enjoy them. MeUndies makes the perfect hibernation undies and loungewear, whether you're looking to match undies with your boo or just wanting to cuddle up with your favorite furry friend in a onesie, which are very comfortable. I own a pair. MeUndies has you covered. Literally, their fabric is 3 times softer than cotton and offered in sizes extra small all the way to 4XL. Softer than cotton is being like 3 times softer than those cute little marshmallows at the top of your hot cocoa. That's cute and soft. I don't know which way that goes, but it's all good. And with brand new holiday prints and cozy new products, MeUndies has your gift for literally everyone. MeUndies has a great offer for my listeners, my personal listeners, that's you. For any first-time purchasers, you get 15% off and free shipping. To get your 15% off your first pair, free shipping, and a 100% satisfaction guarantee, go to MeUndies.com/offtopic. That's MeUndies.com/offtopic.
Dude, speaking of kid performers, also, when we were at MCM, they had a couple of the actors from It, and we were blown away by how short the actress who plays Bev is. Like, it was definitely movie magic and won us over. She is
She's
tiny.
like this big.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Like, she's
Because in the movie,
super
she's
short.
the big one.
Yeah.
She's like 5 foot or shorter.
Yeah,
It
she's-
just blew me away.
Short
Wow.
people.
You'd get there, right, and you'd be
Sullivan.
like, oh, there's the It Kids. And then someone would open a backpack and take her out. And I'd be like, whoa, it was crazy.
They throw the Pokeball down.
Yeah,
she pops out of
it
it.
was like, you hear like the Tom Cruise effect, or like Hollywood, like he's in a box and it's angles or whatever, but like that one caught me off guard. I was blown away.
Or me when I did any no reads. They
That
put me
too.
on a box.
Box, yeah.
So I think even to whoever.
Apple box.
Yeah.
Your best
Man,
friend.
I think I did one with Adam Ellis one time, and that was a big box. They
It's a big box.
Bringing a step ladder.
put me on a big box.
So that's what I'd met a lot of people at the con who were like, "Oh, you're actually either taller or shorter, depending on who I'm standing next to most." Like, if people had seen me in videos with Jeremy, they're like, "Oh, you're so tall," and
get
then like
that.
Jack, they're like, "You're so short." I'm like, "Motherfucker, I'm just 5'9".
You get
Come
that,
on.
and you get that a lot in America, the height thing. You
Yeah.
go outside of America, and people just nonstop tell you how American you sound.
Yes.
That was the whole thing. They were like, wow, you're really American. I'm like, yeah,
Pronouncing my hard R's.
that's it.
Like
Hey there.
RTX.
Like,
Look at that
it blows them
tree.
away.
When we went to RTX London, it was like everyone was like, "You sound so much more American in person." I was like, "I don't know what that means, but thanks."
Yeah.
Yeah.
I always
Yeah.
used to see that on if I watched like an interview, if someone from like Sabrina the Teenage Witch was being interviewed in the UK, I'd be like, why do they sound so weird? They just sound really American. I don't know why that is.
Yeah.
Why
Stop
Sabrina the
See, like-
Teenage Witch? Of all things it could have been.
Yeah.
I just used to watch
Witches,
that.
Joyce.
Harry
You're a big
Potter,
Melissa Joan
all
Hart
that.
fan.
Talking
Yeah.
cats.
It was on
Teenage
my
Witch.
in school. I used to watch
Salem.
I used to watch Sabrina and then Keenan and Kel, and then I would do my
Nice.
I
homework.
met
Nice.
I met Roger Clark,
He was very nice.
the
too.
voice of Arthur Morgan from Red Dead. He was awesome.
He got you drunk.
No, I got him drunk.
Oh,
I
well,
drank
both.
way too much. I was buying
That's so
tequila.
awesome,
It was
dude.
cool as shit.
He filled
was
in for you
awesome.
while you were
He grew up in New Jersey, and like the fucking same town as me.
What was it like that mission where you're looking for Lenny?
No. It didn't get that far. I
okay.
wasn't like constantly
Was it
passing
Lenny
out
or-
and wake up in the bar going, Lenny! Where are you?
I know the prompts are like.
We didn't get that far, and then like people were like, that mission was fucking wild.
That was really funny.
No,
mission.
but it is a sign of the times. Michael and I talked about how we've kind of flipped now.
Lenny! That's crazy.
I feel a little bit more Jersey, and I'm a little bit more like, no, like let's cut the shit when we're traveling. Michael's like, calm down, let's have fun. Let's have fun.
He lived in Jersey for 12 years and then moved to Ireland.
He did. And you
So,
drank
like,
with him until about 5 in the morning.
It was late.
Yeah.
So
It was
awesome.
late.
I woke up and
He
went,
was
I
like,
hope you haven't been abducted. Shit.
And I was like, yeah.
So what time did you leave?
Like 11.
Yeah,
So it was just gone like an extra day.
Well,
Yeah.
they asked me if I wanted to join them in tequila shots. I said no, I can't. Like I can't take
Smart.
shots anymore. Period.
Smart.
I can't do it.
Tequila shots are the devil. Liquid
Yeah.
They're
devil.
bad.
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
are. I do not like tequila shots. That's
Yeah.
like the one liquor I'm like.
I thought Red
It's
Dead,
an
Arthur
immediate-
Morgan, what do I need to do right now? Tequila shots, and it worked.
It did. Yeah.
I do shots of a lot of things. I mean, I won't say no. It's not like, here's a tequila
yeah,
shot.
exactly.
I go,
You
fine.
would have been there till 5 a.m.
You would.
Of course I
guarantee it.
would.
I guarantee
We
it,
had to
dude.
leave for our flight at 7:30, and I was
Well,
like, "Where
and
the
we
fuck are
made
you?"
it. And we made it.
That must have been a rough flight.
It was, I mean, honestly, no. The trip to the airport was rough. The airport was rough. I'll tell you this. I almost want to do it again. 10.5-hour flight, slept 8 hours.
Wow.
8 hours.
That's teleportation.
That's
That's
like,
as close as you get.
I went like this, and I went, I'm 2 hours and 20 minutes from home. What isn't awesome is we landed, customs was blowing up at Austin because 4 international flights
Oh,
landed
that's
at
the
the same
worst.
time. So
Yep.
it took like over an hour to get through. Got home, was like, oh my God, we're so exhausted from travel, blah, 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 blah. Let's order food. Lindsay, where's your phone? Oh, it's at the airport.
True. Correct.
Lindsay, you're not.
All right,
Pack up the
broadcast.
kids.
All right.
Back to the airport we go to
Lindsay,
get our phone.
How do you not do like the
You ain't
wallet
good at-
keys phone
True.
check?
You ain't good at
Because
keeping
Jack,
your stuff.
she
I'm not,
dropped
no.
it in the parking garage getting into the car.
I did. I did. This is why I wear crossbody bags, so I don't have to actually
Thank
hold
God
anything.
for technology and like
You can, like, ping it.
GPS
Yeah.
and lost mode. I put in lost mode. 90 seconds later, somebody called me.
Oh, wow.
And they were like, "Yeah, it's over here at the airport. Come pick it up." Fortunately, like some amazing good Samaritan found it and turned it in. And
Yeah,
then
thank God we're in
we went and
Texas,
picked it
not
up
like
like
New York.
immediately. And
Have
I
you
was
always
just like, ugh.
been a? I almost said have you always been a loser.
Yeah.
Damn!
I like that you started to talk before you knew what you were gonna say.
Have
He
you always
caught
been
himself,
someone?
but then explained it.
No,
anyway.
it's like Guardians. Like,
Lindsay, I'm sorry.
We've all lost something. We're all losers.
I was gonna say
Have you
tipsy
always
doozies.
been?
Under me.
Have you always been someone
Lindsay is on the
who
floor.
misplaces their
That
items?
floor is so disgusting.
It's brand new this floor.
Lindsay, I'm
Freshly
sorry.
painted.
I'm trash.
Yeah, no, I've always lost shit.
They just
you
cleaned the floor.
Do you ever watch Brian Regan, comedian?
No.
He has a bit where he talks about Pluto not being a planet anymore. And like, Pluto asking, he's like, what happened? And
It
he's
was
like,
out. I think it's back in now, though.
Yeah,
I don't know, it's
he
hard
was
to
like,
keep track.
well, what am I? And they're like, best we can figure, you're just a big nothing. So he like pretends to be Pluto, and he's just like, what are you? I'm a big nothing. And he's just like Pluto crying in space.
That's like, have you heard Jim Gaffigan's bit about manatees?
Yes, I love Jim
Okay, sea
Gaffigan.
cow, whatever. I'm a manatee. No,
Or
all right.
whales. That whales are depressed. They're like
Yes.
rejected on eHarmony.
We were trying to figure out which animal has the biggest anus the other day in a video.
Oh, yeah. We
And I
talked
think-
about that.
I think we guessed
How big
blue
is a
whale.
squid's anus?
Well, we thought
Why is
elephant.
squid-
Because the giant squid's huge, and the colossal squid's bigger. So
But is it
squids'
specific-
anuses are like giant.
But is it
Squids have a
specifically an
mouth
anus,
anus or an
though?
anus?
I don't know.
Because I would say it has to be a specific anus. Only excrement comes out.
Yeah, I don't
of
know
it.
where the output on a squid is.
Because some animals, especially like starfish and shit, they eat through their anus. So their anus isn't a mouth.
Right, they just have one
They got the
hole
beak.
that does everything, right?
How many animals get drunk through their anus, though?
It's true.
Not
Probably
enough.
just
Frat
human.
boys.
I'm really getting to the Skittles
Yeah.
flavor.
Oh, is it getting
We
good?
know.
We were just talking about getting drunk through the anus the other week.
Yeah, we were.
You and I?
Yeah, because we were talking about those like
enemas?
whiskey pods.
We were talking about it, to be fair, because you
It was like whiskey
squirted whiskey into
suppositories?
his eyeball.
Well, that was a different conversation. That's
And
not what I'm
then it
talking
was
about.
we were talking about
I did
injecting.
shoot Gavin in the face with whiskey from a
Yeah.
squirt gun.
You're like
That
Gavin.
was one of the goop days.
You're like Gavin. I was
No,
like, yeah,
but
and
we
you
were
went
talking about that day too.
in my eye with whiskey.
Because I said, who would bother with their anus if you could just shoot them in their eye?
And I said people did that.
Yeah.
It was called eyeballing, and you would put
You go blind.
like a thing of whiskey up to your eye and
Yeah,
do
don't
that.
do
And
that.
Well, I've
people
heard
were
of-
gone blind.
Have you heard of
do
the stuntman? So a stuntman is you do a shot of tequila, salt, and a lemon, right? Is that right? Yeah, yeah.
Lime,
Lime,
is tequila.
usually. Yeah.
Okay, so you take the lime, you squirt it in your eye, you snort the salt and do
Good.
the shot.
Good.
No.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
not how I did it.
That's the stuntman.
But
Or
you
just-
shouldn't.
or
you
just
shouldn't
don't do
put,
that.
Yeah.
You shouldn't put booze not in your mouth.
Yeah, just
Get
put it
you
in your
drunk.
mouth.
It needs to go through the old liver.
Most food and drink, put it in your mouth. Just
Yeah.
Most.
most.
Leave it there.
Well,
So wait, were you talking about a whiskey suppository?
no,
Like what-
it's like a whiskey Tide Pod. They're made by
Oh, I've
Glen.
seen the
Oh, yeah.
Glenfiddich, right?
What?
Isn't it like Glenfiddich? or-
Yeah, it's Glen something. One of the Glens.
It's like a
Glenfiddich,
packet.
sure.
Howard.
Yeah, like Glenlivet or
Glenlivet, Glenlivet,
Was it
that's it.
Glenlivet? And like,
Glenfiddich is
yeah,
something
they're
else.
making like they look like whiskey Tide Pods, where they're like these little pouches of whiskey. But I think there's other stuff in it besides whiskey because I think they said it's like, you know, taste the cocktail blend. Blah, blah. So I think there's stuff in it. But like
they were
you
British,
just
too.
like put the whole thing in your mouth and just let it like go.
Ooze.
But it
Like a
looks like a
let it
Tide Pod.
go.
Yeah.
And we're like,
Like a
you
jizz packet.
pop that up the ass,
Yeah.
and you'd be like gone.
Well,
Pop it up your ass and have someone kick you.
yeah, don't fucking do it because people have
Don't
died
do it.
this
Do
way.
it.
Yeah, I
Fucking
think like
do it.
I think people have died from like a shot up the ass.
They're
Yeah.
big though. Can you get a picture of one
Well,
of
Well,
those
it depends
like
on how big the bullet is.
whiskey Tide Pods?
Here. There's a whole thing of women dunking their
What's a big-
tampons
Hello,
into
I'm a
liquor
bit of
and then
an
dying that
expert
way.
on
So don't do
women
that
dinking.
either.
Oh yeah, I've heard that.
Yeah.
That's called
Don't do
dinking.
that. Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
It's dinklaging.
The other thing that we were looking up and talking about with this conversation was that Sam Adams thing.
Oh, the booze.
The Utopia.
Yeah, you
beer?
can't get it.
You can't. Well,
I
A,
was
you can't
upset.
get it, but B, like we were having this conversation about Jack. You were part of that conversation too, the Sam Adams Utopia stuff. That's like.
The 28% beer.
Oh yeah.
But here's the thing: we were looking it up, expecting that it would be like in bottles or cans or something. No, it comes in like this doorknob-shaped carafe.
It's weird.
It's like that big, and it's like, and like a little.
Makes
thing
all
that
those
comes on top.
noises.
Yeah, and like
It really does look like a doorknob.
yeah, and people were drinking it out of like, I don't even know what you'd call the glasses, but they're like short
Cups?
wine glasses.
Oh.
So like they still have the stem and then the glass, but they're like shorter.
I assume because if you pull a pint of it, you'll die.
You'll
But
die.
that's what you should do. You won't die.
we
but
were,
that's
we were
what
talking
you
about,
should do.
you know, you wouldn't die, but we were talking about like a pint of it is the same as a pint of like,
Fireball.
it was Fireball or like
Yeah,
Amaretto or
that's the
something.
thing.
Can you imagine drinking a pint of Fireball?
Yep.
Where did
Yeah,
this come
Jack.
from?
I had a whole.
Yeah, it's episode 200.
Absolutely, I could.
I can because I had a whole Twitter conversation with
I somehow
Fireball.
acquired
Oh,
an
yeah.
extra eyeball.
Well, I assume
Jeremy's made
Jack
friends
or
with
Jeremy
Fireball.
put it on your
How
face.
dare.
What?
Yeah, I found an extra
didn't-
eyeball.
I didn't do that.
Yeah, I mean, one of you did. For
I would
sure.
own up
Next
to it.
her.
Third
I have no
eye.
shame. I would absolutely.
Fireball, or like Achievement Hunter tweeted something
I can
like.
see the future.
It was the picture of you holding two fireballs next to your chin.
Yeah, and they were like, you know, Jeremy loves his Fireball or something like that. And then Fireball tweeted back, the feeling is mutual, Jeremy.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I wrote like,
they
no
like
one.
drinking?
I said, no one will understand our love, and they said, let's run away together. So that's my conversation with Fireball.
Good.
Fireball, if you want to send me anything, you know, feel free.
Right, you got like a barrel from.
Well, that was from a fan.
Yeah.
That wasn't from Maker's Mark.
Yeah, but you
Yeah.
still got it.
Yeah. So I'm a what do they call it? It's not a sponsor, but it's something. There's some specific word.
Emissary.
It's something like that.
really
Fireballer.
is.
Yeah, but it's
No,
like so.
it's-
There's like
no,
some
it's not
barrel, I
Fireball.
guess, with my name on it.
God, Jeremy, I was watching some compilation.
Pay attention.
Yeah.
I think it was one of Hembo's compilations, but it was from an hour where I don't think I was there, but you were dressed as a T-Rex, the inflatable one.
Shit.
And at some
yeah.
point, you like fall into the door.
Yeah,
And, like the head.
and it's like the funniest thing, dude. I've watched
tail
that a
was
million
on the
times,
front
dude.
of it.
Well, because
I've never seen it.
for some reason, because I was running around as a T-Rex, in the inflatable T-Rex, like I tackled Larry and stuff. But
Oh no.
uh-oh,
Daddy pig.
this won't be a good thing to
Please.
zoom in on.
I just noticed this little Velcro tail was on me, and I
Also,
don't know
your,
where
your
it
dick
got
was
there.
coming out of your belly button. That's
Who knows how pigs work,
This is
man?
Michael's second fake
Ambassador,
penis.
that's the
Yeah.
word.
Trick or
Thank you.
treat. What have you got for Daddy Pig? Ah! I ripped it off.
Eric thought that was really funny.
Yeah.
You said
Yo,
second
Eric
fake
better
penis.
laugh. Laughed and chuckled.
When was it yours? Was the first? Fake
Yeah, I
penis?
was his penis earlier. That was his
Oh,
second.
I just thought that was a really harsh burn. I was like, too true, Gavin.
Oh my.
Shit.
Yeah, I miss the UK though. Seriously, I want to go back.
It's nice.
It is nice.
It's a solid place.
People were
Not that
nice.
It's okay.
It's okay.
Damn.
The weather was great.
Where
Tell
you
you
from,
It was nice.
Kevin?
Where am I from? England.
Oxfordshire.
Was it cold or?
I learned some Welsh words.
What'd you learn?
Was it like kisses is kissun
No one
and
knows
hugs
Welsh.
are catch?
Not even the Welsh.
Fake
Sorry,
language.
I know.
A ton of people in Wales
Kush.
actually don't know Welsh.
Like
Yeah,
Kutch.
Kutch, yeah.
Kutch was like a hug or some
Yeah,
shit
Kutch.
from somewhere.
And then in Ireland,
Someone said, "Can I have
allegedly-
a Kutch?" And I went like this.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
A Koch?
I'd slap them because it's like, can I have a cooch? And I was like, no.
Well,
no,
English
sir.
people say, "Can I have a cuddle?" That's like the big
yeah,
thing.
it
Like, oh,
wasn't
give me a
even
cuddle, and it's like it's a hug.
It was
But
It's not an actual
what's a
cuddle.
cuddle to you?
gibberish.
cuddle is like you get in bed and like snuggle up next to each other.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cuddle.
Like you're cuddling.
Yeah, cuddle has shoulders.
Yeah.
Oh,
All right. Cuddle or
Cuddle is like,
oh, cuttlefish.
I would call, my definition would be prolonged hugging.
Yeah, just an extended hug.
Extended, yeah.
Yeah. Maybe
So,
with a bit of rub.
What's a toasty?
Toasty is what you get when you're drunk at night at MCM, and they're delicious.
A toasties, it's a sandwich.
They
cheese
deliver
sandwich,
it from
right?
11
No,
till
that's a
5
buddy.
a.m.
They did.
Buddy?
Yeah.
What's a buddy?
I don't know. I said a cheese sandwich.
Well, it's a sandwich. It could be anything. Most
Yeah.
of them had meat.
I mean, but
It was meat and
Yeah.
cheese. It was like a
butty
panini
usually
is
is
what it
more
was.
breakfasty, like a
It was
bacon
a
butty,
panini. It's a
sausage
very
butty.
flat cheese and meat sandwich.
But in New York, isn't the same thing? Isn't it called it's like a chopped cheese or a sliced cheese? Pretty sure it's just like a toasty. It's
That's
the
a
same
hot
shit.
dog.
What the fuck is she talking about?
I don't know.
My
Get loose over
toasties
here.
were
Oh my
usually
God.
just sliced bread in a toasty maker,
right,
like
Jeremy?
a Breville.
Jeremy's brain just exploded.
Sorry. I have wrestling on. Go
Oh,
ahead.
that's cool.
What happened?
I'm just saying.
Bray just won the Universal Championship.
Oh, nice.
Holy shit.
That's fucking
he
awesome.
is a person of an expert.
I'm a bit of an expert.
I think that calls for some.
I gotta dump out these Skittles
Congrats,
because this
Bray.
is getting wrecked.
Copyright
dump it out.
infringement.
Also, in Ireland, apparently if something's really cool, you call it crack.
Yes.
That makes
And I was
sense.
like, that is a drug where we're from.
Right. People like things.
Oh, yeah.
I like crack.
This is crack.
Crack makes sense.
They're like, do you want some crack? It's like, do you want to have fun? And I was like, no, I don't want
Let's
any
have
crack.
some crack.
Thank
Like,
you.
let's have
Yeah,
fun.
hey. That kid's birthday party was crack.
And do you want to ride means fuck.
It's true, yeah. You can't ask for someone for a ride. That means, do you want to have sex? You gotta be like, do you want to lift?
That's like Australia rooting for something. Rooting
You're
is
rooting
sex.
around. Yeah, that
We're
makes
learning a
sense.
lot.
Yeah.
We're
We're
cultured
pigs.
now,
Yeah,
as you
I
can
know.
tell. We're very cultured, very intelligent people.
Very,
We're
very
refined
cultured.
swine. We're cultured swine.
What does that mean? Someone just said, Jeremy, how do you feel
Oh, I
that
spilled
My
myself.
Chemical Romance is back?
What?
What do you mean
yeah.
they're back?
What?
Yeah,
What?
apparently they're
Yeah,
touring
they
or
were just
something.
talking about
Jeremy, where you go?
Yeah.
we gotta get out of here. I need to feel bad about things.
Halloween's
I got the
canceled.
parade's coming.
The parade is coming.
Wasn't it announced recently that it's Gerard Way is his name? Yes, right.
Gerard
His
Butler,
name's
yes.
Close. He is the cousin of Joe Rogan.
I'll be honest, I just kind of said that. I don't really know. But
Yeah,
I
somebody
think it
said
is.
that.
Yeah. I think Twitter said it actually. Thanks, Twitter.
Are you talking crack like CRAIC crack?
apparently it's CR. Yeah, AIC.
Yeah,
they
crap.
said.
Like what's the crack?
Someone said Craig. Yeah.
Craig.
What's the Craig? No, Craig is not a good.
Now you're
time.
skit free? Instead of Gavin free, you skittle free.
Describe your look in one word. Casual, sophisticated, playful, however you dress, Stitch Fix has the expert personal stylists that can help you look your best. Not all clothes are fit for all men. With Stitch Fix, your personal stylist will send you clothing that makes you look your best. Less one size fits all, more this fits your style. I like the quality of Stitch Fix. It's super easy to use. You just go on the website, you pick out the stuff you like, they send you the stuff, you keep what you want. Super simple, no fuss. You know, you just get it done. You get a nice style going. You know, maybe spruce up your look. Stitch Fix is an online personal styling service that delivers your favorite clothing brands right to your door. There's no commitment required, and you only pay for what you keep. Just answer a few questions about your preferred style, and your personal shopper, that's your shopper, will ship you your clothes, shoes, and accessories right to you. Shipping, exchanges, and returns are always free. Plus, the $20 styling fee is automatically applied toward anything you keep from your box. Get started at stitchfix.com/offtopic and get an extra 25% off when you keep everything in your box. That's stitchfix.com/offtopic. Stitchfix.com/offtopic. What are you waiting for? Spruce it up.
Jack, you are an abomination.
I'll go.
Yeah, it has nothing to do with the costume either.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just Jack.
Because of you, though, and our recent trip, I keep thinking in a British accent. Which
One!
Best way to think?
is the worst. As I'm going to my house, going, oh no, oh dear. Like, stop. Stop it. And then 2, I keep saying British slang, but with an American accent.
Flag!
So I'm like, yo, let's go hang, like, the lift's over here, go by the lorry, turn left. I'm like, it's annoying.
Lorry.
Yeah.
You start by saying bin instead
There
of
you go,
trash.
bin.
I gotta throw it in the bin.
The Binman.
The one
Yeah.
thing that I think everything's fine, like saying all that as an American is fine, but you've got to get twat right.
I called
not
Michael
twat.
It's not twat.
It's twat.
It's twat.
Yeah.
you twat.
Right,
Oh.
You.
Yeah.
I only know twat because of Danny Dyer.
Twat.
Because of just hearing Danny Dyer say it. sitting there with his trotters up.
Yeah.
Twat.
Twat rhymes with cat.
MCR show in LA on December 20th. Jeremy.
Nice.
I actually don't really care. I mean, here's the thing. My Chemical Romance is they were never like a huge thing for me. I saw them live once.
Dude, Matt and Kim are coming to town in a couple weeks. I know I'm the only one who cares about that.
I like Matt and Kim.
They're awesome.
I'm not like, oh, I'm gonna go see them, but that's like, oh, cool. All right.
You're okay with their
Crown Jewels.
existence.
That's cool. Yeah, Matt, Kim, we cool.
That's cool. That's nice.
Think you want to dance?
So what does have the biggest anus?
I don't know.
I would say elephants.
somebody-
I would
no one
elephants.
answered my squid
no,
question.
that's true. Peter Hayes was in here going on about
'Cause we
something.
were
I think
thinking
he said it
blue
was some kind of
whale.
whale.
I think My Chemical Romance does.
I don't remember. He was in it. I was tuned out of that conversation
Biggest
about anus.
anus.
But he mentioned it.
Oh, it's just a picture of Gavin.
Animal Kingdom.
Oh, dude,
No,
fucking-
penis.
This is dangerous.
I don't know.
Obliterated
He smells
it.
acid.
That's
Should I be an
that's
anus
a
next
lazy
year?
search right there.
Wombat?
I don't know
What are
why
you?
it just
I'm a
said
jumping
wombat, but
starfish.
that's not
Like, I don't
the answer.
think that's true. Goodness.
Wombats have cube-shaped poo. I know that.
That's true.
Oh,
And
like
you can
sugar?
too if you try hard enough.
Like sugar?
Can you get cosmetic surgery to turn your asshole into a shape?
I bet you
so
can
that
get
you're-
anal molds.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Like where you can poop
No, I
a
don't wanna know.
cuboid.
Yeah, like if I
Like
shove a,
Play-Doh?
Yes, you do.
I
Well,
shove a straw in there and it's
Yeah,
like,
like poop a
star.
Toblerone.
Yeah.
In a triangle. That's where you do like the little like.
All right, hang on.
It's like the nuggets you can break off.
I also showed way too many people who were traveling with us who didn't know anything about it. The bus wankers scene. It's like bus wankers.
From
yeah.
In-Betweeners?
Yeah.
So good.
No one knew what I was talking about.
In-Betweeners
At
is
all.
so good.
You did a thing recently in a TTT where you were on top of a car screaming, "He's not my fucking friend," and I thought that was hilarious. He's not my friend.
That was in GTA, wasn't it?
Was it GTA? That was GTA. You're right.
Come on, Jack.
I mean, I did that in GTA like years before we met Buckley too.
Yeah. Yeah, because that was the thing.
Now he won't come around.
You would do stuff, and then you and Jeff watched it, and you would always make references, and then I think everyone else watched it, and then we brought it all back.
Yeah.
And now it's just in the lexicon of Achievement Hunter.
Yeah. I will also tell you now that I'm back. So I talked to Michael about it. I'm like, listen, I'm not going to do it because I already know that it's insane and stupid and it would
can't-
never happen.
Can't wait to hear what it says.
But I wanted to get in touch with Dan, who would allow me to get in touch with your family so that I could
no.
come visit and just take a picture of me sitting on your couch petting Lloyd and like send it to
That's
you.
what she
and go,
wanted
hey,
to do.
I'm at your house.
I put a stop to it.
What's up?
God.
I stopped it before it started.
I don't think you could make that happen.
That's what I said.
I don't think that would.
I
don't-
said
even
that's
if-
not really a Gavin thing. That's more of just like everyone else thing.
That's
Like,
a series of things.
that's
Yeah,
just like
one, it's
I was
weird,
like, Jeff
period.
hasn't met his family.
No.
You're not going to.
Absolutely not.
You're having a laugh.
Jeff met my grandparents.
Right. Because
Intentionally?
they were all right
Yeah.
with it.
You're Italian? Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
Gavino.
Hi.
Hi. Yes, what a great video.
You should meet Lloyd though. I don't know how that would ever happen.
Like
Bring a
Gavin?
cat.
Yeah.
Go home, take cat, come back.
Lloyd's getting on. Lloyd's like 13 years old now.
He can
Damn.
still fly, dude.
Yeah.
He just sits there.
It's a she.
She can still fly, dude. Nice name.
Please.
I mean,
not his real name.
he's not the asshole here.
To be fair, I only relate because my cousin named her cat, which is a girl, Mr. Amadeus. So they
Nice.
call her Mr. all the
Yeah,
time.
Lloyd isn't even the cat's name. It's just what I called it
It's
to
just
annoy
you.
my
It's you.
sister.
Yeah. Annoy everyone.
you say what your cat's
it
real name
continues
is,
to this
or no?
day. No.
The cat's
you don't,
name
no,
is-
no, no, you don't want people to find your cat?
It's true. You can look it up online.
It's
Something has a home loan in his name.
it's Lexi.
Lexi Lloyd.
It started from me just adding shit.
8 years, Jack, and we got this motherfucker.
We got it.
We got it.
It was Lexi.
Get on the
Lloyd.
horn.
Lexi, take out his family. Send in the drones. Like, Blacken, we found Lexi and we found the occupants of the house.
She's running. She's on the run.
Bring in the Lindsay to sit
She's
on the
laying
couch.
on a warm towel.
What were you saying? Sorry.
Oh yeah, it was just
went off the rails.
Lexa Lloyd.
happened.
Just became Lloyd.
Lexa Lloyd.
Okay.
Cut the
Lexa
actual
Lloyd
real
and
name
Gavin.
part.
No,
You're weird.
See, Gavin does that all the time.
Yeah.
He renames people to suit his likings.
That's true.
Now I have to wonder, like, what would you rename us if you could?
Well, that's Michael.
Well, yeah, Michael's
Yeah, but that's
different.
not much of a
just-
stretch.
That's just
Michael.
cutesy
I did
Michael.
introduce him to someone yesterday as Michael Boy.
Michael Boy. Even that. That's like so and so Chen. It's just like, yeah, it's a term of endearment.
What do you call me? Dooley with a giggle?
Yeah. You'd be like,
Dooley.
you'd be like Jonathan or something weird if you're Gavin.
Do you want to know the truth why I laughed at your name?
What?
Because I know someone from England whose last name is Dooley.
It's the guy who was fingering people on a bench.
No.
Damn it.
I'm sorry.
Damn it.
But I just thought it'd be
What were
funny
you
to
doing
laugh
anyway?
at his name on a public broadcast.
There it is. Yeah.
See, the only other Dooley I know is the character Dooley from King of the Hill, which I finally introduced to
I love
Jeremy.
him.
He's
I love him. Having not
Great.
watched King of the Hill, they just showed me a Dooley compilation from King of the Hill, and it was
good.
awesome.
Amazing.
Legitimately though, I didn't know that was your
guy
last name
Blew up.
until like a month after you started working it. I
Yeah.
think we learned that on a podcast too. So I really didn't know your last name was Dooley. You were just Matt and Jeremy. Like you came as a two.
Nice.
You didn't have
yeah,
last names.
My last name was Jeremy. My first name was Matt. And, yeah, exactly.
Matt
I,
and
I call you Jeremy, but I love Dooley. One, because it makes me think you're on a sports team with me. Like, yo, Dooley, pass
Yo.
the rock. Okay.
Yeah, you got it, Jones.
Thanks, bro. And two, my aunt's name was Julie before she passed, but I used to always approach her and I'd be like, Julie, what's up? So now I want to be like, Dooley.
Julie.
Oh, I
want
thought
to-
Julie
was my-
married like a Dooley, so it should be
Jeremy.
Julie
No,
Dooley.
Julie Dooley. I wish. No.
Marcy
Alas.
Darcy.
Alas.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Have you not heard that?
No, I never heard that.
Yeah.
What?
It says Michael Caine equals my cocaine. And then-
Michael?
Oh yeah.
If you say my cocaine, it's Michael.
Michael
Michael Caine.
Yeah. What was the joke that Roger told us too? It was like a dude gets shipwrecked in Australia.
Shipwrecked. He was wrecked as fuck,
All
dude.
above. Yeah. So he.
I don't
goes-
know. I don't remember. So
Yeah,
I was
you were
drinking tequila.
trashed. Okay.
Why are you bringing it up if you don't remember it?
I'll do my best to recreate the
Yeah,
joke.
but
This
if
will
you don't,
go.
if you don't remember
This
the,
will only go well.
if you don't
Yeah,
remember the
this is going
punchline,
fantastic.
it's all for nothing.
I do.
Lindsay, here you go.
It's gonna end in silence.
All
Lindsay,
right.
okay, you've got the mic. You're in front of the brick wall. Take it away.
Fuck. Strap in.
Lindsay Jones,
thing on?
professional comedian.
right.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm proud to present
this thing on?
Lindsay Jones, our next stand-up comic. It's our first time. Everyone, please make some noise for
Yes,
Lindsay.
awesome. Thank you, everyone. Hello, Austin. How are you doing? Okay, first up
Get
on the
to
mic.
it.
Okay.
Get to the point.
So,
There's a heckler.
I know. Dude, quiet, sir. There's,
That's how you deal with hecklers.
Quiet,
Okay,
sir.
sorry.
I'm trying to make
Shut it
comedy.
down.
Dude gets shipwrecked in Australia, wakes up at the hospital, and he's like, oh my God, what happened? I got shipwrecked. And he goes, oh no. Oh, did I crash here tomorrow? Like, when did this happen? I'm so lost. I have all my memory. And he goes, I think, nurse, please. Did I crash here today? What happened? Like, what day is it? And she goes, oh no, you crashed here yesterday, not today. And it was like, oh, okay, the accent is like that
Now
heavy that he messed it.
butchered it.
Hey, wait,
Yeah?
No,
let me
keep
try
going.
it.
Let him
That's
finish,
it.
let him
That's
finish.
literally
That's it. She's done.
That's it.
She's
That's
done,
it. Dead.
and like instead of the punchline, she explained the reasoning,
Yeah, that's it.
but missed the punchline.
Okay, Jeremy.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay, I'm trying to
I'll
like.
I'll be at the Apollo
Okay,
next week.
I've been
Thank you.
given a load of like mulch, and I'm
Gavin,
trying to
you
find.
assemble this.
Uh-huh.
Well,
Yeah.
okay, where was
Yes.
the joke
She
in
also,
there?
I assume the
first of
joke
all,
comes
it's-
from the accent.
It's from the
being
accent.
confusing.
It's also she was like, okay, he shipwrecked. He shipwrecked. He woke up. There was like a minute leading up to.
Well,
the
I'm not
woke
gonna,
up
like,
part,
elaborate. That's
'cause you don't
Roger's
remember
bit.
it.
No.
But then yeah, it all hinged on the accent, and she kind of just skipped over that and was just like,
That's it.
but anyway, the accent was the joke.
I'm trying to find out
Without
which
getting
bit.
to it.
Like what sentence caused the
I
confusion?
knew it was in trouble when she said, "Did I get here tomorrow?"
Yeah,
That's
he's
definitely
like,
not
I don't
part
know
of
what
it.
time it is. Where am I? When is
Why-
it?
That's true. What time is it? Is it tomorrow? Oh
Yes.
no, it's not.
Yeah, no. She remembered the idea of it, which was funny, without the substance. So it shouldn't have been
It's
brought
like
up.
when you watch Chopped and they do a deconstructed meal. That's what I
Is
just
that what
did.
it was like?
No,
But here's the thing,
would've
Lizzie.
won.
So
Yeah.
that joke is exactly how your brain works.
Yeah.
That is how
Yeah.
you comprehend
Yeah.
everyday life.
Yeah.
Got
Which
it.
is why.
Where it's like most people, they have like a straight line. It's like a highway. Like this leads to this to this.
Mine's
Lindsay's like a
the-
spider web.
She's not
Lindsay's
far off,
line is
but
if,
it was
is
off.
if you
CSI board.
if you drew a line on a window and smashed it.
Yeah.
That's Lindsay's line.
Yeah,
that
and
she's
then you got a
left
bucket full of that
with. Has to
line.
like assemble it, and
Yeah.
some of it's tiny.
Also, I missed most of the joke
Were you
because
watching wrestling or what?
no, I was
Yeah,
no.
you
It's
were.
over. Wrestling
He was
over.
watching
over.
MCR.
Broadcast did some comical ass wipe,
Oh, it's like a
that
quadrant.
went, like, it went
Yeah,
like
yeah.
weep, like over to Lindsay, and I just it was too funny.
So how about this,
I
Michael?
broke.
Do you remember the?
No,
punchline?
not at all.
Okay.
I
No,
like.
I mean, you're 100%. It was on the accent. It was like the dude was like a soldier and something, or
See,
like,
like,
it was
that's
like
all
in the
unnecessary.
Navy.
Who gives a fuck?
It's necessary if you're gonna tell the joke, though. If you don't remember it, there's no point in bringing
build
it
up. It's build up.
That's the whole point.
fluff.
Anyway, it was fun.
Bullshit.
Did anybody laugh? You know what I
Lindsay
mean?
goes, she sees comedians. She's like, "You're wasting time."
Let's go.
All right,
Fast.
I got a next joke
Set up
for you.
punchline. Set up punchline.
Yeah.
Chicken roll cross
I'm
done.
with you right there, but that's why I didn't tell it, because I didn't remember it. I remember laughing at the
It's
time.
like saying a joke. It's like, oh, I had 9 people to change the light bulb. Oh,
Yeah.
by the way, one of them was Irish.
Oh shit.
We got to be careful. If we keep this up, Lindsay's going to be wearing a suit dancing down some stairs here in a little bit.
I like one person in the chat went, "It's a good thing you're pretty." I'm like, look at me.
Yeah, and then someone else said, someone else said they're both pigs.
Thank
I think they were talking to Gavin.
I really want to know this joke.
I don't know why she brought it up.
Yes,
She knew she couldn't tell it. She knew she couldn't tell it before she
All right,
started.
Lindsay, what if you had...
Anyway.
I have a disclaimer.
What if we
joke
give you
together.
20 seconds
That's
to
not-
really
that's not
think
how it
it,
works.
think
I have
it
a disclaimer
through,
that I don't know
and then
it,
you
but
go
I'm
at
gonna
it
tell it
again
anyway.
and give us all of the information we need for the punchline to slam on all the foundations of the joke.
I would just end up telling you the plot to the English patient. That's all that would happen. Okay, Ray finds he's there. He doesn't know why he's there.
And he wakes
what
up
happened.
tomorrow.
Oh, man.
He falls in love.
Ray finds he's Voldemort.
End movie.
It'll be all right, Daddy Pig.
She's not a bit of an expert.
I bet you could tell it.
Gav really wants
There's
this.
no way.
This is why I'm not a comedian.
She would have told it right if she knew it.
But you clearly have the punchline. It's not in the right order, but
not.
Maybe we'll get a hypnotist out here. We can
Sorry
extract
that-
the rest
right.
of the punchline.
we
God.
need data recovery. Someone's
Yeah.
reformatted Lindsay.
We need to defrag Lindsay.
What's
and
the
get her-
password?
Get her,
Hey, tell us a joke, Gav. Oh boy.
Damn. That's it. That's the joke. Gavin Free.
I think I can fit this up your nose.
It's coming back to me a little bit. Somebody guessed at it. Hey.
Oh wow!
Somebody guessed at it in the chat. It's not right.
That's a
funny.
peanut M&M.
What?
This went right up his nose.
The chat.
I can fire this into my beer. Check this out.
Go on.
I got. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, if that had gone
close.
in, I would have
close.
left. That would have been the greatest
Somebody guessed at it in the chat, and they were close, but they're off. But
Yeah.
it made me remember it. It's something like
Okay.
there's a whole setup, and then he wakes up, and it's all white, and there's people dressed in white, and he said, "Am I here to die?" And they
Ah.
said, "No, mate, you got here yesterday."
That
'Cause
was-
to die
yeah.
is today.
That was it.
That's what it was.
That was it. Thanks,
I
chat.
can't believe you would tell the joke without that piece of
That's the
information.
whole joke.
Oh, that's
the whole
huge.
part.
All right,
That's the whole part.
That somehow became, did I get here tomorrow?
It doesn't make any sense. The time travel was involved.
It was a
Like I
dramatic.
said, there was a nuance to him
retelling.
telling the
When
part
she
where
said
like the
tomorrow-
ship was attacked and
When you said tomorrow, I was like, clearly the international date line is coming into play.
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
what it was.
The hell is
You
this,
took a good
buddy?
guess, but you reminded me of the joke.
That's a great joke, Michael.
Thank you.
Thanks. Why did you say thank you?
Because I told
How
him
dare you? You said something.
What is this?
God damn it.
This has instructions.
Instructions to be a pumpkin, dude. Come on.
Oh.
I like that they gave us arts and crafts. This is supposed to be some kind of pumpkin, and it's just the sheet.
Yeah, enjoy.
Thank
Oh,
you.
thanks.
Yeah, enjoy it.
Is this a pumpkin?
That's a gourd. I mean, I guess a pumpkin is a gourd, technically, right?
This is a. No one would get this pumpkin.
What?
If there was a selection of
Yeah,
pumpkins
it
to
looks
buy,
like an orange
no, this is the one that
A
would
piece
go
of
by.
shit. Well, I mean, you could take it and chop a bunch of it off.
Who is Nate?
Like in
Then I guess it'd be
Futurama,
open.
this is the orphan with 3 ears. Like everyone's like,
Yeah,
I'll
but
take
she
the
was-
other
she
one.
was- No, but she was normal besides the third ear, though.
That's not normal.
Yeah, but the other ones were like way worse. that is why they picked her. She was the most normal.
No one picked her. She's
Yeah,
still an
he did.
orphan.
He was like, "We'll just get that ear off, and then she's good." Everybody else was like, they were like freak monsters beyond that.
What are they
Yeah,
normal kids?
dude. One eye, one eye, one eye, one eye.
Watch Futurama if you haven't.
It's a funny show. It's
great
a
show.
funny show.
a good
And
one.
they tell the jokes and finish them right in the episode.
Yeah.
You don't. They don't.
Right.
you
Yeah,
don't
they
come
don't
back
make you
later.
wait. They don't make you guess.
18 minutes of Fry trying to
waste
figure
your
out the
time.
plot.
Jack.
It says a lot about people, depending on whether or not they would have given Fry a chance at dating or not. I think.
I'm gonna go pee pee.
Like if you met someone
Peppa
from
Pee-Pee?
1,000 years ago,
yes.
would you like be like, we can be pals? We're gonna be friends.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I would think so. But I like history, so. But Fry's kind of an idiot. He's a lovable idiot.
Kind of an idiot.
Yeah, he's kind of.
I'm going to make waste.
Goodbye, Daddy Pig.
Carry on, man.
Whoa, my field of vision, my perspective just like I saw it changing as you were putting that sticker on me. I can't even hit it right.
Yes, the 3-year kid did also have a tail. Yes, you were correct.
So,
Anyways,
anyway, how was London?
It was good.
Yeah.
MCM was great. Let's see.
Terrifying.
We had the lovely pleasure of meeting Simon Pegg, whose daughter likes Ruby, so that was cool. That happened.
like a doll's eyes.
It's like something from Return to Oz.
That's creepy. That's Coraline shit right there. Oh man.
Never seen
Follow
that.
the yellow brick
That's
road.
so
Gavin.
fucking creepy.
Simon Pegg, he's super nice.
He is.
That's cool. Gavin, I like your eyebrows. This is devolved into mess.
Give you awards. You're the best.
Hey, should we talk about Extra Life?
Yeah, probably.
I've been
You have so
awarded.
many moving parts.
Lindsay gave me an award, by the way.
What's your award, Jeremy?
Best dually.
Oh, what's my
Aw,
award?
that's super
Like that.
nice.
So take that, Papa.
I got the best click.
Best
sure.
click, Gavin Free.
Don't wait for my hand.
Congratulations, Gavin.
Sorry, I write like a 4-year-old.
You had a best dick award?
Oh,
Yeah, I got
okay.
best
And I
dick.
got
You wanna
best
trade?
costume. Hey!
You can be best dually.
Yes.
I won the best costume. Thank you,
I
Lindsay.
had best comedian.
All right.
Lindsay Jones.
Jeremy, would you want to trade
Thank
lives
you.
for a week? No, a day.
I lied. Wait.
I remember my bank information, yeah.
What?
I just make a couple transfers when I was in your body.
Oh, that's
I don't mean swap
That's
bodies.
smart.
I mean,
There you go.
Oh!
there you
like
go.
we actually just swap lives for a day.
Oh!
like
You go.
he wakes up tomorrow and is Gavin free.
I'm in your house.
You're in my house. You come
In
sit
the
at my
middle
desk.
of the street.
And like everyone who sees me thinks that I'm you.
No.
Are you talking like monkey paw type situation?
But I just
here?
mean like, how would it be your life? They just think I'm Jeremy in your house.
Are we talking?
It's not your
That's
life.
what it would be.
That's not your life. That's just I woke up somewhere else.
Yeah, you just hang out with Meg that day. I'll hang out with Kat.
Oh, cool.
It's not like Freaky
That's
Friday
just people
stuff.
hanging out. That's not swapping lives. Like
It kind of is.
we wouldn't wake up and then Meg looks at me and go, I'm Gavin today. That wouldn't happen.
Well, we would pre-warn her.
We pre-warn her.
Pre-warned.
That'll work well. I'll go to Kat and go, by the way, Gavin's your husband tomorrow.
Just for a day.
Just for a day. Just pretend he's your husband.
They made a show about this.
Yeah, celebrity wife swap.
Yeah.
Boom.
Yeah, I guess it wouldn't work.
No, it would just be.
Do you?
It would
guess it
just
wouldn't
be
work?
you're at my house one day and I'm at your house one day.
But that you got to see that isn't just people hanging out. Because I would never hang out with Kat if you weren't there, and you
Right.
wouldn't hang out with Meg if I wasn't there.
Right.
Well, that's your Ryan.
Wouldn't happen.
Right. And chances are you would go, so what do we do? And Kat would go, I don't know, go play video games. I'm going to go work on a puzzle. Bye.
Yeah.
That would be it.
Also,
Would that be accurate to your life?
That's a night. Yeah. That's, sometimes.
I feel like Gavin wouldn't even like talk to Kat because you really don't initiate a lot of conversations. You'd be kind of standing there like,
I like Kat.
what do we do? I mean, she's cool, but you still don't. You don't initiate any combos. It's always people talking to you, and Gavin goes, "Okay,
Oh, I'm not good at it.
no."
Yeah.
You only do it when you're drunk.
Yeah, that's why I have a fear.
So what's the benefit you see going into this life swap for a day?
Just being able to talk about it next week.
That's
Yeah, it would be. Meg and I played some video games. It was fun.
solid. Solid.
It was a good night.
I guess I could invite you over.
Yeah, that's a possibility. That's it. You know what? I'll just throw that one out there. Like.
No, I mean, if we swap lives, I'll invite you to your house.
Because you invite.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
There you go.
Doesn't.
Yeah, there you
Right. Yeah, no, that would make sense. Like honestly, when I invited you over and we played board games, every time I left the room is 100% the scenario you're describing right now. It's just you at my house and me not. That's literally what you're describing.
go. Someone in the chat said Lindsay and Gavin can never swap because Michael's already married to both. I was like, that's true.
Oh,
But also we've discussed like if Gavin and I ever lived in the same house together, or if Michael and Meg lived together, like we would kill each other, or we would just die from negligence. But
I mean, we would
stupidity.
be ashes on the floor of
Oh.
the former.
Do you have
yeah,
do you have
I'm
setups where it's
big.
like you do the dishes, she does the laundry, or is it just like whoever's there does whatever, or does one person do everything?
No, usually it's like whoever stumbles across the shit that is overflowing, get rid of it.
Okay.
Oh, like the bin's full. Oh, I found it. I'll get rid of
Jack,
it.
you look like you're looking through Gavin. It's so scary.
I love it. I love it.
The problem is I can only see out of my peripheral.
Yeah.
So I can't see anything directly in front of me. This is like the most twisted version of being blind. Like I can see myself right there, but my vision stops about here. So I have I can't see the camera that I'm facing right now.
That slow zoom in is also
It's really
something
got out of
else.
hand about
Yeah.
30 minutes ago, and
Boy.
it's still going.
You guys gonna watch any Halloween movies tonight?
Nope.
Dude,
What
I've,
about
I've been
kids?
watching scary movies all
I,
month.
You watch Jeremy? That's fine.
Trevor Alfredo and I got to go see Dr. Sleep in
Yeah.
Colorado. That was awesome. We stayed at the Stanley Hotel, which is where Stephen King wrote the original, or he came up with The Shining while staying there. Something
You're
fell off
falling
on me.
apart, literally,
So I
Jack.
think-
The hallways are cool, right?
Yeah, the hallways are pretty spooky.
It is mad
But
spooky.
I watched The Shining on my iPad in the Stanley Hotel, and then we went and saw Dr. Sleep, which is the sequel to The Shining, and it's good. It's
Nice,
good. If you
nice.
like scary movies, I'd recommend it. And also rewatch the original Shining before seeing the movie because it follows up. I mean, it's a direct sequel. So
I've been watching all the Scream movies with Turney. I kind of forgot that there were 4. I thought there were 3. But there's a 4th one.
the 4th one's like a reboot, right?
Yeah, but for some reason, I don't know actually what happened, but it looks like they smeared Vaseline all over the lens of the entire 4th movie. That's an ugly movie. If you watch the first 3 and then watch the 4th one, it's all these like bloomy lens flares all over everything. Hideous.
Yeah, it's a lot about smearing
Do
things
people still
on
get
lenses.
stabbed though?
People get real stabbed.
Okay.
And it's like CG-ified this time.
What
so it's all
is-
like,
Because the first 3 was it Nev Campbell? Is that who it was?
Yeah.
she's in all of them.
She's in the
Yeah.
4th one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
She's
It-
also in Reaper
bit
Madness,
of
which
an
is way better than any of the Scream films ever.
well, Scream 1 is pretty
She's in
damn
Reaper
good.
Madness.
I said what I said.
To be
Matthew
fair,
Lillard's awesome.
that's like 4 movies in a row where all the cast is in it the whole time, aside from the ones that died. And sometimes some that died are still in the next movie.
Oh,
It was David Arquette. David Arquette dies at some point, right? Dewey.
No, he gets stabbed in like 3 different movies. Survives every time.
I thought he died in the 3rd one. Or does Courtney Cox die?
No.
Think she dies?
They're both in the 4th one.
Unspoiled.
Really?
like holy shit!
Damn.
Wow, wow.
Wow.
What's the ugliest movie you've ever seen that isn't like in?
The second Bourne
Crappy
movie
film.
is too green.
Yeah,
You were
Okay.
answered that too quickly.
He had it ready.
You were ready
Good.
with that.
Yeah. Well, because
Second
Gavin's very
Bourne movie
particular
is
about
too-
that. Like you just tweeted
Wow.
about what was the game where it had it's like motion blur, but a little bit different.
Oh, out of world.
The
Yeah,
Outlaws
that's right.
has chromatic aberration.
That's it.
What is that?
It's like if you've got a cheap, shitty lens, it like light from different places on the spectrum arrives
Makes things blurry.
at no, it doesn't.
It's like
It causes like color fringing around the edges of stuff.
Oh,
It's like an error, but they add it to games to make it more filmic. It's like how they add motion blur and film grain. It has
See,
no
and I
place
didn't
in
notice
it.
any. Like when I was playing
he
Outer
notices
Worlds,
a
it
lot
looked
of
fine
that
to
shit.
me.
Yeah.
Yeah. I guess like not knowing about it, I wouldn't notice it. You know what I mean?
You never like looked on the sides of the screen. It's kind of like double vision with
Nah, I
color.
was too busy killing people.
I mean, I would do that too. I
Let
just
innocent
occasionally will
people
stop
die.
and be like, "Look, what's this tree?"
I
doing?"
like it's a game where I'm not very far into it though, where it's like, oh, cool, you really helped me out, and I'm like, I'm gonna play this legit, but let me save it and then shoot you in the head.
Yeah. No.
And then I'll reload it.
There's really
Jesus fucking Christ.
Jack is my sleep paralysis demon.
Oh,
It's official.
Dude, there was a bit where, because I feel like a lot of the time in Outer Worlds, when I'm about to stop playing, I'll just make a save and go ballistic and just like annihilate main characters.
yeah,
from the thing.
it's fun.
But there's
fun.
dialogue for it. Like if you're with companions,
shit.
like I was with one of the guys on my ship who's like, we need to go and meet this guy, and I met him and I went through all this stuff. And then I just was like, I'm done playing tonight. So I just blew him away and then blew everyone else away around. And he was like, why'd you do that? Did he look at you funny? We didn't even deal with it. And he listed all the stuff that we hadn't done. And I was like, wow, there's actually like a dialogue.
Wow.
For not just like walking in and shooting, but like having the conversation and then killing him.
Don't be
We,
Tons of
don't be
details.
too
My main thing to do. So I play.
These are lie
I've been
cards.
playing it. I've been streaming it, Outer Worlds, and I was like, "Kat, do you want to join me?" And they were like, we'll be together. Like I'll play. You can, and you'll be with me and watching the whole thing. She likes to do that with something. She did it with God of War, and like, so. But she was like, under one condition. She's like, you can't be an asshole. Like she hates it in Fallout and stuff when like someone pays me and I just blow them away and then like walk away.
Why?
She feels bad.
It's a
Did you
game.
blow
I
up-
know, but she can't help it.
Did you blow up Megaton?
Yeah, of course I did. But like, so in Outer Worlds, what I'll do is she'll sit next to me and I will like finish my talking with someone and then I'll stand in front of them and I'll pull out a sword and I'll lean over to Kat and go, make me an argument. That's what I'll say. And she has very little time to convince me to let this person live.
Is that what you're doing on stream?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna watch some of those.
Make me an argument. She's
That
like,
sounds funny.
he has a lot to learn.
Nice.
He could really become someone one day.
Goodness. See, I don't give a crap about killing people in video games, but I feel really bad when animals are
Yeah,
involved.
I don't like killing animals.
Like Michael was playing Assassin's Creed 3, and I was watching him when he was collecting all of like the pelts and whatnot, and you have to kill rabbits. I'm like, no, don't let it go. Let it go.
Yeah, I don't. Rabbits
Leave
don't
it alone.
count. They're not big enough.
Cat couldn't do the mission in Borderlands
Yeah,
3 where you catch the things on Sanctuary. Did you do that mission where you have to
I don't
like
think so.
freeze the...
Oh yeah, and then you shoot them
No.
into space.
You shoot them out the airlock.
Yeah.
They're
Fucking
called like
kick 'em out.
Kevins or something.
They're Kevins, yeah. 'Cause
Kevins.
They're like an infestation.
Yeah, so you
They
have to-
breed and then they're like rodents. There's too many of them.
You have to
gotta get
freeze
rid
them
of
and shoot them out the airlock.
And
Cat was like, I'm not participating. And she
Claptrap's
left.
just like screaming the whole time. He's like, Kevin!
Yeah, she's
Fuck
yeah,
off.
She's too nice.
Now, what is the prettiest movie you've ever seen?
Ooh,
Per Gavin's standards.
Pretty movie.
Sherlock Holmes too.
Yeah. Oh, it's-
Dread.
yeah.
Dread's a good one.
There's a lot of good-looking movies.
Yeah.
Interstellar's a good-looking movie.
Good choice.
I know it's a lot of CGI, but Guardians 2 is actually really, really pretty. A lot of really cool
Yeah.
vistas and
You know
stuff
what's
in that.
beautiful?
I like the style of Thor.
The
Ragnarok.
new Speed Racer with John Goodman.
Man. I rewatched it. Did you watch it on the plane?
I was joking, but I couldn't even make it through it.
I just rewatched that recently. That movie's
Why?
fucking crazy because it was on, and I had
Alright.
like seen
There's a
everything.
lot of things on.
Oh, well, because it's the Wachowski brothers. It was like the first movie they did after The Matrix, and I was like,
You're not
all
wrong.
right, it's fucking crazy. That
I
movie
mean, like,
is wild.
I used to watch old Speed Racer, so like I like it for that aspect. Like, okay, if you take that and you make it into a movie, it's like you did pretty good.
And Peter
Yeah.
Peter Pettigrew is the bad guy in it. He's awesome.
Yeah, he's
yes.
Peter Pettigrew.
I mean, everyone notices different. Like Jeremy, have you ever played a game where you're like, this one small unimportant thing is irritating me?
I mean, yeah, I'm sure. I get
Yeah, it's
irritated
just
by
like
a lot of things.
everyone is affected by different visual shit, and I think just Outer Worlds was just. I kept noticing it, so I was like, I hate that I keep looking at it.
I mean, I'll keep an eye out for whatever you're talking about. I'm
You'll
gonna
never
play
see it. It's
tonight.
fine.
And then
No.
he'll fire in and hate you for it. He'll be like, that? I hate you.
Goodness.
That's
Possible.
fine.
If it's something I don't agree with, you're hated.
You'll just walk in on Monday and just be like,
Nice.
Listen, that's the atmosphere of America right
That's
now.
true.
Goodness.
If I don't agree with you, I hate you.
Yes. Correct.
Yeah.
It's true.
Get it.
The weirdest thing I get anal retentive about in movies too is like font choice. If I don't like the font choice you've used for your
She
title
never
screen,
stops talking about
No.
font.
Font
Yeah.
choice.
yeah,
Movies
That's how we're different.
far
Like, I
from,
don't.
Absolutely.
the beginning of it. Real life, all the time. Look at this, look at that. Hey, look
Yeah.
at that font. Why'd they use that?
Yeah, I'm
And I was
like, yo, this adds this
And I'll
font.
just say, why?
Papyrus.
Why are you talking to me about
the
this? Who
fuck?
gives a shit?
Are you Avatar?
Comic
fucking
Sans
cares?
is so good.
It's
Such an attractive
Who
font.
cares? Who fucking cares? Right?
I do.
Read the words, man.
editor
Who gives a
cares.
shit what it looks like?
That was a lot of the tweets in response to my tweet.
I don't
Like,
give a
just play-
shit.
Just play the game. I was like, I am. I did one 30-second fix and I continued playing the game.
Made some enemies, man.
Whiner.
Made some enemies.
Like in Achievement Hunter,
My favorite part of the game.
We always turn off motion blur.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's icky.
Same exact thing. It's like, blech. Same
It's
thing.
a lot of
Same reason I turn off chromatic aberration.
But motion blur, to be fair though, you could just like options
Sorry, Cameron.
off
Usually you can the same with my thing.
with edge blur,
With
Extra blur.
edgy color fringing.
extra blur fringe.
So the edge of what has color fringe? I really do want to look for it when I play it.
Someone posted an
It's,
example in his reply. I
In,
don't know
in
if it
real
was
life on a
accurate.
lens, it's when light from different areas of the spectrum arrive at different times because the quality of the
Yep,
glass sucks.
yep.
So you get like red and blue, like or purpley outlines around bright stuff. And it's usually like you want to get rid of that.
So
You
is
wanna
this like
take
when
that
you
off.
went to Mr. Gaddy's as a kid and they had the big projection screen with like the 3 different color bulbs on it and they never lined up perfect?
like a DLP?
I'm talking like do you remember those giant
Throwing
projectors?
a lot of things I don't know what they
They
are.
were
on
like
each
this
other.
big.
It's a
They had like the
porn
lenses
style.
are like this big, and like
There
this
were
shot
3
out red.
lenses?
Well, this shot out red, this shot out green, this shot out blue.
Oh, and they were like misaligned.
Yeah, and they weren't aligned, so they'd have a little bit off. Is that it?
Put your head back on.
No, that's a different thing. But that's
Oh,
also
okay.
like,
That's
yeah.
also super frustrating.
Break the illusion.
Well,
Yeah, I mean,
I'll look for it.
Working in production, I feel, has ruined movies for me in a sense. Like, I can still enjoy them, but I always look at a scene now and I go, there are about 20 people on the opposite side of camera doing this, this, and this. Someone's running for coffee. Someone's bitching about this. And like, I don't know. Now I just think about the technicality.
And the actor's about to punch somebody in the
That
face.
too, yeah, right.
Somebody's just off
right.
screen and they're about to threaten.
A game doesn't need film grain or motion blur.
It
It's
doesn't
a
need film
game.
grain ever.
It would make
No,
sense.
it does sometimes need motion blur because otherwise it can't keep up with the shit.
There's
And
like
motion blur is a cover up on a lot of things.
one area where chromatic aberration would be good in a game is if you're looking down a scope. Like the peripheral of your scope would probably have it as a thing. But my eyes don't have chromatic
But
aberration.
you're wearing a helmet. In
yeah, but
Outer
it's the
Worlds.
same when you don't have a helmet.
So are you the kind of person that like talks shit about what's the word I'm looking, lens flare, when it's like you have a third person perspective of a person and there's still lens flare?
I don't know what you mean.
So lens
Yeah.
flare is you're looking through a lens.
I got what you're talking about.
So if you're not looking through a lens, if it's not either first person with glasses on, there goes my head, or something
Yeah, keep
else,
your head on, dude.
there would be no lens flare because there's no lens that you would be looking through.
But how do you ever watch anything not through a lens?
If
Like every shot from every movie.
I guess if
was
they're
through a
trying to
lens.
convince you that
Yes.
you're
Yeah.
looking through someone else's perspective.
It's
Yeah, but
convincing
if
that it's
you're-
a natural flare that has occurred in the canon of the show, not because you're filming a movie through a lens. I'm
Yes.
stupid, but I can understand that.
Yeah, I've never thought of that. I don't think that would bother me.
Yeah. Because if you're like first person in a video game and there's a lens flare, it's like unless that guy is wearing a mask with goggles or glasses, there's no lens there for him to have a flare.
It's a good point. Yeah, never thought about that.
Yeah, kind of related, but not really. This is the probably third time recently where you've said something and I go, yes, that makes sense. And someone pointed it out in chat. They were like, every time Jack explains something, Lindsay goes, I got it.
So
And
Jack needs to be
everyone else-
between
blasted.
you
Yeah.
and
God
every
damn.
Yeah, I
other
don't know.
person, and it would be a perfect
Filter.
interaction.
Yes, please.
I guess it makes sense that I would be Lindsay's translator.
That makes sense.
Hi, I'm Lindsay's translator.
Allow me to translate for you.
Please speak to my robot
This
assistant. and
this is
just-
Lindsay's brain.
This is your brain on Lindsay.
Michael's just talking about blasting someone.
I'm a hell of a drug.
Like insulting wise, like you blasting them. Did
Oh, you blasted?
you see Lewis blasted me last night?
Lewis?
Yeah, it was like midnight, right? And I was just like, laying down, I was watching a video, and my phone goes off, and it's like, it was like Lewis mentioned you in a tweet. And I was like, oh, Lewis is
That's cool. I like that.
Yeah, I like that,
Sending
Lewis.
fancy coffees.
But Lewis doesn't mention you in a tweet to be nice. He mentions you in a tweet to correct you.
They're really
That,
trying to distract
or-
you here.
or-
they're trying to take the attention.
I know. It's
That's
bullshit.
fine.
It's bullshit.
But the Lewis tweets out, he's like, oh man, I keep forgetting that there's these cardboard cutouts of Ryan and Jeremy in the support room. And it was a picture of a cardboard cutout of Ryan and then a cardboard cutout of Batista with his legs cut off.
Yep.
So he's like,
Yeah, it's like his
it's really
shoes
short.
are
It's
on
like
his
super
knees.
tiny.
He's like 3 feet tall.
And my response was something along the lines of like, I was just laying down, watching a movie, getting ready for a good night's sleep. And that's when he slammed me. Something like that. And
Yeah.
Lewis just said good night and a kissy face.
Damn, dude.
Yes.
God damn it, Lewis.
Thanks for replying to my.
Then he threw
my
his
text to you,
shit.
by the way.
Then he threw his
that the
shit all over
Instagram
that
one?
room
Yeah.
too, and was like, and then unplugged all the wires.
Lewis hates play
and then
pals.
walked out because that's also the room that we can never record anything in and have it work. Lewis left the room, was like, Sarah, go in there and take the mixer, and then wipe their footage.
And then wipe
And
it
then
out.
his work was done. Jack, that
good.
was off.
Nailed
Rang
it.
a bell.
Nailed it.
There it's going.
Oh,
This is so hard.
oh. You're getting worse, dude.
Let me get you some more.
I don't know the name of the group that does it, but there's another group. I can send it to you too.
You lost the whole.
Ow.
That sucks.
There it goes.
All right.
Anyway, there's a dude who did a video where he's doing neckies, basically.
Yes.
And
Yeah.
he ends with like
Yeah.
an 8-pack on his
Blasted with that.
He's got an 8-pack on his neck.
fuck, dude.
So Lindsay sends me this. I think I was on a plane when I got it. But you sent me that and it was like a story on an Instagram. Like it wasn't like a post.
Yeah.
But then I started going through their posts and I was like, I texted Lindsay back. I was like, well, I'm down a rabbit hole now. I was just like watching all these videos.
That's how it happened.
Oh, is that what that was that you sent? Because you sent it to me too, and I ignored it and didn't
Yeah.
look at it.
I was like,
'Cause
next
she sends
day.
me all that shit. I saw that like a week ago, like a week before you.
Why'd you ignore it?
Because she sends me
I send a
trash.
lot.
She was.
Lindsay sends a
You know
lot
what?
of things.
Gavin, thank you.
Yeah,
It's true.
exactly. Because I live with it. I don't need to see the text message.
Also, Lindsay will Slack me things like that, videos, and I will just not look at them. Sometimes I don't see them, and other times I'm
then
like,
she confronts
I
you
can't do
about
this
it.
right now. No, she doesn't. She will literally now send me a Slack, get up,
Yeah.
walk over to my desk,
Like,
lean
open it.
over, and open it.
Open it, motherfucker. Like, I will
She
do
doesn't
it
so
for
much
you.
send it to you as send it to herself in the future
It's
at your
true.
computer.
Right.
It's true.
She's like, I'm gonna be over there in a
Not wrong.
second. Boop.
Well, I feel
And
like
then just
I also send those links. I feel like there's no need for context. Just send them, and they'll watch them or not. Probably not.
They are
but that's fine.
contextless.
Yeah, I'm like, nope. Here you go. Information. Enjoy. And Gavin and I had a lovely chat about toasties, though.
Yeah.
He answers me.
I love toasties.
Well, that's because that was specific to him.
Well, to be fair,
toasties.
I didn't invent the toasty.
Yeah, but that
Crazy.
toasty's a British thing.
true, but the conversation
And we were just talking. We
started.
talked about toasties before I went there. I looked at the menu and went, "Toasties." We were just talking about this, so that's why she texted you.
Well, the conversation started because we
toasted
saw that
sandwich.
we saw the fight on the tube,
say toasty,
and we
though.
ignored it completely in a
there's
very
a fight on
British
the tube?
manner. Yes.
Yeah, it was just
It wasn't
verbal,
physical,
verbal.
but it was
Oh,
like,
okay.
yeah.
People started screaming.
There was a
everyone
lot
else
of
everyone else on the tube went like this.
How did it go?
was
What
a-
was the fight?
Well, here's how it started from what we saw. 'Cause we were a little bit down the way. It was a dude standing like this, and a woman behind him was like, "Fuck you, you
Yeah, this
right
woman
prick,
was just
fuck
going
you." I was
off
like,
on this
okay.
guy, and he like tried
All
to
right.
appease her, like, hey. It was far from
then
us.
he
There was
decked her.
No, there was a good like 30 people in between us. So I'm just kind of like,
This is
I
America.
looked at Lindsay, I was like, oh, shit's going down, shit's going down, shit's going down, and I just kept telling her. She goes, oh, I missed it. I'm like, it's still happening.
Like, oh.
You didn't miss it. You're not looking. It's right there. It's right there. And like everyone else was just looking away. And she's like screaming in this guy's face, and he's like trying to calm her down. Then it doesn't work, so then he just goes fuck it, and he just turns around.
Yeah, he literally about
And just like looks down, and
Like a
she's
dog that's
"Fuck
jumping on you."
yeah." She's like, "Ah."
Yeah, he lost.
Then she
Well, what's
left-
the win there?
She left the train, right? She like went and opened the door and walked off.
Like, I guess that's
We
over.
hit a stop because we were there with other people, but it was super crowded. So we got in on one side and they got in on the other. So like we were looking down near them, and they were sitting right next to it. And then I saw it happening. So then we have a stop, bunch of people get off, space cleared up. So then we moved kind of right where it happened, where the other people were sitting. And then we're sitting there. So now we're like, the guy he was like to our left. Now he's to our right. And I'm sitting there and I'm like, oh yeah, that was crazy. Whatever. I'm like, nobody did shit or gave a shit. And I look, and through the door to like the next car, I see the woman still on the train. And she keeps like peeking through the window, like looking at the guy. I was like, holy shit. She's like, she's waiting for this guy. And every couple seconds, she'd just be like, you just see her face come through the fucking window, like just mugging him. Like, and I was like, oh my God. So then we get to our stop, and the guy gets off that she was screaming at, and we get off. And as we get off, I see her get off, and I was like, holy shit. And they're on
we
like
go.
two separate exits.
Uh-oh.
He walks off in a direction, and then she goes in the same direction. And I was like, she's gonna kill that guy. That guy's gonna die. And then we were just like, yeah, we'll have to check
Yeah.
the news later.
All right, bye.
And that was that. We don't know what happened. I don't know.
So
I was like, it was nuts.
after that, I texted Gavin. I said, "This is what happened. Are we officially British yet?" Because we ignored a fight completely.
What did I say?
I
You
mean,
said that's very British.
I mean,
of you,
to be
yes.
fair, I'll say.
I think I said your two options were exactly what you did. The second option was just to get stuck in with a headbutt.
Right, yeah.
Just like come in.
I'll say, like, we weren't fully converted, though, because we still talked about it and are now talking about it
Yeah,
now.
you're bringing
It's
it up.
true.
Whereas everyone on the train went,
Yeah.
and
Yeah,
I'm sure
usually-
they told no one.
Well,
that
he-
was any other
Is
day.
that British though, or just Subway-ish?
I think it's
Like-
Subway-ish.
No.
Yeah,
I don't think there's.
yeah, but
like,
that subway, you've got London and New York. That's it.
I feel like it takes a lot
You got-
for a
Boston's
Brit
got
to,
Subways. LA's got Subways. Paris has
LA doesn't have
Subways.
Subways.
the understanding
They got
of the
Subway.
Subway,
It's
at least
not
in
as big a one,
Boston,
they do.
is like if there's two people yelling at each other, you're like, we'll let them sort it out.
Yeah, it's
Otherwise,
like-
that's what it
if a
was.
fight breaks out, then you have the option of
it is.
I'm gonna get in there and
Yeah.
stop.
There's
Then
a
you get in there,
timer.
get your
Yeah.
phone out, and start screaming "World Star."
Oh, good.
Brought it around.
Yes.
No, me
Yeah, I
and my
feel
friends
like-
were very much like get in there and stop fighting.
Well, the thing
It's
is
like
with
a-
Subway,
it's
no
like a
one wants to
hockey
be on the
match.
She
Subway.
never kicked
Yeah.
off.
Yeah. Well, like our mentality always with fights was we're gonna get in there and stop fights, and if it doesn't stop, now we're part of a fight.
Maybe take a swing
Fight
or
to
two.
stop a fight.
Right. Well,
I gotta
like, you
punch
get in
one
there.
guy to stop two guys.
It's fire with
punching.
fire. You got to fight fire with fire. So you
Right.
can stop a fight by fighting.
And
Yes.
sometimes you'll get hit a couple of times getting in the middle of a fight.
That'll
But
happen.
if you can get in the way and they don't want to hit you, then so you stop the fight and then they
Yeah.
don't fight anymore. Yeah.
I should have hopped in
thing
and
to
been
do.
like, "Calm down, calm down."
You could have just yelled, "Hey!"
Hey, calm down. And then all the Cockneys would be like, what's the Scouser doing down here? And then you get headbutt.
Damn, dude.
I'm like, "I'm American, please." And then they headbutt harder.
There's a lot of come on now. Come on now is a good phrase.
Yeah.
We go, come on now, come on now.
All right,
All right, come on now. It's
Goodness. Now, I was completely sober when this happened. I do wonder if I had had a little bit to drink, if I'd have been like, "What's going on? Y'all fighting? No?"
I'm sure
Okay.
Michael would have loved that.
Yeah.
Yes, absolutely. Well, yeah.
Excuse me, what are you doing over there?
Me.
I would have been like, get her.
Dressed as Daddy Pig. I'm imagining you.
Get that bitch.
You know what? You know what would have completely diffused the situation if you were like, "Hey, Lindsay, tell that joke."
Like, okay, so 2 Australians.
Guy wakes up tomorrow.
Yeah.
Wait,
no,
that's not
back
right.
it up. Hang on.
I like how I went,
And then you look
awful,
around
and you
and
guys
they're
went,
hugging.
no, let her finish. And I went, she's done. That's it. She was finished.
And
and then everyone
scene.
went, oh.
Hey, Extra Life is next weekend,
Extra Life
everybody.
is next week.
Just a reminder, it's November 9th, 8 a.m. Central to the 10th at 8 a.m. Central. Please watch. We have a lot of fun stuff planned.
Remember, if we make $5 million, Jack will turn his face upside down.
Right.
Oh my God.
If we had 5 mil.
We will shave his beard, put it on his head, put his
my
hair on his
God.
chin.
Cool.
Nice.
$5 million.
Exactly,
Eric's
Eric.
donated
Anyway.
the first million.
It is
a lot
very
of cool, exclusive stuff.
Let's list it all now.
We haven't
Lindsay,
publicly.
do you want
I
to
was
talk
gonna
about
say,
your thing?
I've literally never said anything
Oh
about
my
it. I feel like
God.
shit, I guess.
So Lindsay
This-
has provided us something amazing.
I feel like she'll actually know what the hell she's talking about this
yeah.
time.
If she doesn't, I do, so I can translate it for her.
Press scoop.
Ladies and gentlemen, Lindsay Jones.
Lindsay Jones, tell us what you are providing.
I will. Also, Mommy
you won't,
Pig's
'cause
head
it's
is
not
way
here.
too hot. I gotta let it go. But for this Extra Life, I wanted to write a children's book, so I did. It's about Iris and Luna, or at least inspired by them. And we're going to be giving it away for a donation tier. I don't know the exact amount.
No, it's
yet,
actually
but,
going to be in the store.
Oh yeah, that's right. We have it
Yeah.
set for store. We're official now.
Yeah,
So yeah.
because the donation tiers, it's a whole issue with like
Jackson.
legality and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so it's in the store, and so it's gonna be more expensive because it's just a small batch, and all of the proceeds from that are going to our Extra Life donation. And then I'm sure at some point in the future they'll be able to pick it up elsewhere.
Absolutely.
for
That's the
not
idea.
cost. Yeah.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
And so, but yeah, so that was something that came up, and yeah, so Lindsay has donated this amazing
There's
book.
only,
It's
do you
awesome.
know how many
I
copies
think
there
there's
are?
200.
Yeah. We're trying
is
to
what
get
we're
over
going
200.
for.
Is it
And
funny?
so,
It's very funny.
Not funny
Yeah.
at all.
Where's the support?
I don't know why
And
she,
so-
it's not funny. It's not a funny
I've
story.
read it. It's not.
It's a children's bedtime story.
I was
She
gonna
just
joke
agreed
and be
with
like,
you.
did you hear my
I'm gonna
joke?
stop
No,
you
it's
right now.
amazing.
It's not funny.
It's hilarious.
There's no attempted humor at all.
No.
It's a story. It's a children's bedtime
It's a very
story.
sweet story about two sisters.
I don't want to build
so-
expectations that people are going to buy this really funny book.
and so
I mean, if they'll buy it, if they think it's funny, it's hilarious. Go for it. Yeah.
It's super limited. So we're like last year we did the robes, and this year we're doing Lindsay's book. She's gonna sign them all.
I will.
And so if you buy it in the store, I think it's gonna be $100, which I know sounds crazy, but again, proceeds from this are gonna go to the Extra Life donation.
I'll be
for
honest,
Rooster Teeth.
it's expensive, but also imagine all the money people gave just for Gavin and I to get shot last
And they
year.
didn't.
True.
They didn't get anything
the
but
moon
the
ball.
satisfaction
Yeah.
of getting shot.
Get the move.
And so I will
Yeah.
say, if you try to buy
This year,
that,
at
like
least you get
the
a
robes
book.
last year sold out in like 2 minutes. It was like we put them up. I think we had 100, and they sold out in 2 minutes. This is, in my opinion, this is much cooler than the robes. And yeah, I think we have 200
wear
of
a
them.
book.
And then, but if you're not able to
Don't
pick up
argue
one of Lindsay's
against your
books,
own
you can
books.
save it, make a elite donation during Michael and Gavin's bit, and we'll add one more moonball to the fluorescent moonball wall of death, which is.
And you don't need to save your donations for Moonball.
No.
Hour.
But you
No.
can.
You can donate at any time during the day. They don't all have to be.
And so, we're trying to raise $1,337,000 this year, which is 1,000 elite donations. So, and also, if you make a elite donation, we're going to send you an extra special prize, or not prize, we're going to send you a special thing just as a thank you from us to you. And you'll still get the tax write off and everything, but
that's
we're going to
good.
get you something for free.
Someone said, please read it live. You could do
Oh,
that.
yeah, I
It's
could.
not
Oh, yeah, there you
long.
go.
I mean, Jeremy read it.
It's not
and-
long.
I did read
I
it.
get like a
It's
yeah,
whatever.
Yeah, yeah.
Definitely
All
a
right.
yay.
20
Definitely a yay.
pages.
I can give my
I don't know.
feedback
I'll listen
on
to it and laugh out of spite.
Yeah, you will.
should.
Gavin's gonna get the audio book.
Oh, God!
Stop! Stop!
Oh my God, PTSD.
Yeah, it really is. Like it hits you. It
God.
does. Dude, I almost threw up from
It's
that
still
fucking
going.
peanut.
What?
When we did the recruitment stream.
Oh, yeah.
I ate the Carolina Reaper peanut.
Yeah.
And it was hot and everything, but it went away.
Yeah, I've got
But then I
more-
went home and ran on the treadmill.
Oh,
And I
yeah.
almost threw up. It was just like bouncing around
Talking
there.
about the
and,
hate
like,
track?
And so, but not only
the
that,
hate
leads
track
to
that goes
nowhere?
nowhere.
Yeah.
Yes.
so Extra Life is next weekend. The RT Extra Life is next weekend, but this weekend is the Rooster Teeth community stream. So if you're watching this live right now, it's this Saturday starting at 8 a.m. Central, and it goes till Sunday at 8 a.m. Central. 25 hours of different Rooster Teeth community teams from all over the planet. If you're watching this on the Rooster Teeth site right now, you should check it out because it's live, or if you're watching this on YouTube, you just missed it. But yes, please support our other teams. We support our community. We love our community, and so they're all doing their own Extra Life streams and raising money for their individual hospitals throughout the U.S. and everywhere else. So, but then RT Extra Life next weekend.
Hell yeah!
Bunch of exclusive merchandise. We got all the cool Aaron Draplin stuff.
Have you rented the giant blacklight yet?
Not yet. I don't think we have. Michael, have we rented the giant blacklight yet?
Working on it.
Working on it.
That one.
So yeah, for Gavin and Michael's bit, like last year, for every elite donation, we're going to get a moon ball and launch it at the two of them. But we're gonna first dip it in fluorescent blacklight paint and then launch it. So hopefully it's gonna be multicolored.
You'll be able to
I will
see
park
every
on the other
impact.
side of the lot.
Yeah. But so anyway.
And
God,
who's
it's
spot?
coming up.
Watch who's spot.
Whose spot is it anyway?
Who's spot is it anyway, baby?
Ready, set, show. Too spooky.
Still don't know what we're doing for Ready,
Yeah.
Set, Show.
I'm doing a cook-off with Chef Mike. Okay?
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
that's
Chef
happening.
Mike's coming
I
down.
volunteered also to eat what you
Yeah.
make.
Have you seen Iron Chef? It'll be that.
Yeah.
Chef Mike.
Just as extreme.
Iron Chef.
And so we also have we have 2 tattoo artists who are going to be here on site. So
Here?
yeah,
That's
they're gonna
way
be
more
yeah.
convenient than
yeah,
last year.
Yeah, it's going to be super nice. So some of the people here are going to be getting tattoos. I'm going to get a new tattoo, I think.
I'm gonna get these tattooed on for real.
I'm gonna get Gavin's
Good.
penis costume tattooed on
Yeah.
Gavin.
I mean, thick brows are in right now. You'll be very, very hot.
True.
I'm gonna get a
How long
tattoo.
for? Like a decade?
Contouring.
Jeremy's going to get a tattoo.
I'm gonna get
and some-
one.
Until
Yeah.
Kim
I'll do
Kardashian
it.
West
I'll get
tells us
another
no.
one.
You can.
I got smooth skin now.
You got smooth skin.
Oh, yeah?
You can get the
You get a
tattoo.
tattoo. You can get another one.
I think I
I
need
got one
a.
last year anyway.
I need a vault symbol.
Oh, that's
on
right.
it,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
think.
Or
wanted
what'd you get last year? Was the
tattoo.
hearts?
I got an extra heart.
Extra
from
heart.
Luna.
That's right. Okay.
I had one more heart added and an old one filled in.
Nice.
Yeah. Michael wants to bring Luna to Extra Life. We'll see how that goes.
Yeah, dude.
We'll see.
Fire her around.
I will
Put her in the
say-
moonball
See.
thing.
I will
You
say
get
8
another
a.m.
hot.
8 a.m. to 8:30 a.m. Like that's where
No
Ken
more
brings in
hearts.
his kid.
No more
That's like the
babies.
friendliest portion of the stream.
Yeah, but then you
Then it
scare
gets-
the
yeah.
poor child with the alarm.
No. When his kid is here, we actually change the alert to something like softer or no.
There you
Shut
go.
the hell up!
But anyway, so yeah,
Then he cries, and then
then we feel super awkward.
Good.
Yeah.
Right.
Anyway,
Now
we're excited.
then,
It's gonna be a lot
that's
of fun.
good.
Please
It's gonna
support
be a
Extra
lot
Life.
of fun. We're gonna donate
It's all good.
our time, and then people will donate for the kids. And Gavin's gonna get fucked up. It'd be great.
But $5 million.
Yeah.
And we shave this.
turn Jack upside
And
down.
we put it on the
I mean,
top.
Elon Musk just donated 1 million trees.
Did it
so.
do a
He did, and he changed his name
Good
to
for
Elon
you.
Musk.
That's funny. That was
Elon
funny.
Musk donate $5
But
million to Extra
also,
Life.
let's not, focus too much on Extra Life and forget about Face Jam, which is just as important.
There you go.
Oh, the Michael Jordan or the Michael B. Jordan
formerly
podcast.
known
Okay.
as the Michael Jordan podcast.
Yeah.
We done got and did it. We got greenlit. It's
Hey!
So the first official episode is coming out November 12th. It's gonna be a Tuesday.
Nice.
It's a Tuesday audio podcast every 2 weeks.
Does
Every
something
dose
that
weeks.
cheap have to be greenlit?
Yeah. Here's the thing. Yes and no. They're like awesome, and I'm like, when can we do it? And they just kept going. I don't know.
It took me weeks to
That-
get Trevor and Jeff in a room. So they could just go,
Listen, we
Yeah,
all have
just
problems.
And I wasn't
Yeah,
there
make the
too.
damn
I
thing.
had to beg Eric to do it
We all
without
have
me.
cats we'd like to get home to, sir.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Now, where's the wrestling podcast, Eric?
I at you. I'm gonna eat food November 12th. Bring an empty tummy
Boy.
because you're gonna want to eat these deals.
It's really hard to draw a cowboy hat.
Yeah.
I'd fuck
What is
that up.
that? You do a saucer.
Not good.
What happened to my head?
Okay, listen, Jeremy's
The
jawline is
profile,
beautiful,
the
but
profile looked great, but then the hat.
I'm just a simple farmer, and
You drew like shitty
This
mountains.
is a
one
problem.
day the plow went over my head, and it just was never the same.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, so real quick, bro, one last thing. We mentioned that if we somehow hit $2 million as a crazy ass stretch goal, if we hit $2 million, we're tacking 6 more hours on Extra Life next
Jesus.
year.
Oh, nice. Damn.
So if we hit,
Fuck.
because I don't think we'll get there, but I'm like, hey, if we manage to, if we hit 2 million,
have a
we'll do
plan.
30 hours for.
But more
for Extra
importantly,
Life next year.
$5 million.
And at $3 million, Chef Mike and I will perform the song we made together.
There you go.
And you do that for free. What
Yeah,
are you
that's
talking
it.
about?
Chef, no, we wouldn't be able
Yeah,
to. Never in a
you would.
million years we'd be able to do that.
I'll probably draw a little bit more like we did
5
last
million.
Why?
We don't even want to play drums.
Face Jam.
But
and-
at 3 million, you'll get some guy to play drums.
Yeah,
Is that-
maybe.
that's what. It's
No, I mean right then. We hit it and go.
I'll go.
Yeah.
There it is. All right, that's how they go. That's how the drums of that song go.
Boom.
If
I'm
it didn't
done.
hurt,
Are
I
we
ain't interested.
throwing up this year? What are we doing?
I don't know. They keep asking us like I know.
Yeah.
Like a week ago, they're like, "Hey, what's your plan?"
Like, what is it? November 7th
And I was
right now?
disgusted. I didn't even reply.
Tell us what you're doing.
We don't know until the day of.
What are
It's
you
been like
doing?
6 years of that. What do you think? We're gonna change just for you? Maybe. I don't think so.
Also-
you deal with it. We'll show up with something, and you'll go, "Oh man," and then deal with it.
Also, I'm saying
It'll be
you need to stop
underwhelming
asking me
as
what's
fuck.
happening with Ready Set Show.
What is happening with Ready Set Show?
don't know,
Trevor
Trev-
set it up, and then he dropped the ball in your lap, and now you gotta fucking dunk it.
Pretty much, yeah. I don't know.
All right.
I am not the one who comes up with the ideas on Ready Set Show. I'm the one who shows up.
Christ.
That's my
Oh,
job.
Ready Set shows
My
up.
life.
Yeah.
All right.
Going up.
Well, we should wrap it up unless anybody got anything else. I gotta take my kid trick or treating. He's Gavin. He's trying to show you something.
No.
Oh, that's a lot of cats. I love
the
it.
cats.
Here's one for you, Gavin. Gavin Pitt.
No.
Gavin's good.
Dude, imagine if you could do that.
That'd be awesome.
Can someone do that?
I bet someone can do that.
I bet The Rock could.
Is there anyone
He
out
can do that with his
there
pecs. I'm sure he can make his nuts bounce
who can
too.
juggle their ball sack?
Or Terry.
Punch show, we'll have a nut bouncing contest.
All right, I'm gonna lose. So,
I don't know. You have a good shot.
oh, sweet.
Anyways,
So,
Fuck this spider.
thank you very much, everybody.
thanks, guys.
That was fun.
Happy Halloween.
Watch Extra Life this weekend. Community stream. We love you.
Bye.
I got nothing else.